Hey, Roro solo, Roro tu solo. What's good? I'm great. How are you? How art thou, beloved? Yes, yes, of course. Peace, peace. Yes, 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 yes. Greetings, greetings. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Blessings. Yes, yes. It's so good to see you guys again. Oh my gosh. I'm already so excited. I'm so excited. Once again, Sandalphon has entered the chat. Noise! Noise! Noise. If you're enjoying, like, if you're finding new music out of nowhere, that's what it is. Or if you notice, it's been happening a lot. Like over the last few months, that's what it was. Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy to be here. Oh, really? Finished the last one. How was it? uh, well, it's a Kodiak moment. All right, so I mean, you already know. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back, we back, we back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardeen, the magician. So you already know if you clicked on this video. Well, I mean, quantum entanglement and all that. But again, those positive waves of energy have already re-entered your space. Again, I hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored, having all your prayers answered at this time, and that they spend all day dealing with you with the utmost care, compassion, love, and respect you deserve. Again, in all your undertakings, in all your endeavors, in all your relationships, be they romantic, love affair, platonic, friendship, uh, or just those people who speak on the fringes of your energy. Again, in every community, in every environment, in your entire life, as the empire. It's always gonna be, hey, what's up, Zally? Go collective, go, and you go, you go, you go. Oh, I just woke up from a nap, guys, so my voice. But we all go, we all go, we all go, we all go. In case you didn't know. Again, Divine's favorite player, creative player in the game simultaneously. Again, just continue to do your thing. That's just us cheering you on every minute, every second of every day in this earthly day and the cosmic one. Morning, Australia. Oh, fire. Oh, okay. Okay. We're friends on Instagram too. I didn't know you were from Australia though. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's great. It's great. So hope everyone's feeling great, gracious, moving with grace. Unbeknownst to you, again, the walking, the threshold jumping is happening very fast. So some people are having trouble waking up. Again, they don't like these new avatar bodies. They suck. And some people are resisting this change that we're all going through. And yeah, I was posting on the community board a lot today. People are going through it. So again, if you're spending a lot of time inside or to yourself or just meditating, again, this is where you're supposed to be. I feel like it's I don't want to say your wrath, but a certain level of divine fury for not falling in line right now. We're trying to resist this. Again, we're going into the future. So yeah, just protect the energy a little bit, I'd say. Remember, focus on yourselves. I cannot stress this enough. Again, members, you know what I'm talking about, but I can't, what's that? No. I can't stress this enough. Focus on yourselves. That's the main thing right now. You are, again, it's all gonna happen. Not exactly as you've envisioned it in your mind, but almost exactly, right? But at this time going forward, you are more important. You and what you're doing, what you're focusing on is more important than, again, any other person or like anything that could just get you caught up and unfocused on self, right? That's the best I can do without getting into the whole, again, if you were in the members live, that was almost like, what was it, like almost 5 hours. Yes. For everyone else that's in the public, focus on yourselves. This is what it is. Handle those. Exactly. This is the most important thing. You have things going on for you. Focus on that. Whether whatever you think is going to happen or you think is keeping you up at night, don't focus on that. Wake up in the morning, hit that routine, hit it hard, hit it as hard as you can. Pause. Hit it as hard as you can every day, and don't expect anything. Just keep going. Just focus on yourself and keep going. Yes, that's the main energy right now, right? Let's try to focus, maintain. Everything's gonna happen. Oh yes, and I can say that the accelerated process of which we all asked for, it's coming. But the problem with that is you're gonna get all the good with all the bad. So again, focus on you right now. You're gonna have things that you need to focus on. So focus on that. Don't worry about a person or an outcome or whatever that is, right? And you know what I mean, that pentacle world of yours or whatever you're manifesting, same divine energy. We're all using it for multiple different things all across the board, right? Focus on that, your manifestation, the thing you asked for back in the future that's starting to manifest now that you can see, hear, touch, taste. Do that, right? Don't worry about outcomes. Will I or won't I? Does he love me? Does he love me not? Or whatever. Stay focused, kid. Stay golden. You're about to hit it big, baby. All right, let's see what comes out. Oh, I said stay golden, and the first card out was the Heart of Gold. Like I said, focus on yourself. Ooh, bottom of the deck again. Yeah, ability to travel freely towards one's dreams, goals, wishes, ambition. Again, I feel like I feel like I logged on for a reason today. Let's go. All right, once again, for everyone that just joined, blessed and highly favored. Having all your prayers answered at this time, and that they spent all day dealing with you with the utmost care, compassion, love, and respect that you deserve, again, in your entire life as the Empire. Who's that girl? Male or female, no genders here. Who's that girl? Na 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 na. Ooh. Wow. It's also, ooh, okay, this is good. Oh, okay, exactly. So moving into this new, starting really a new paradigm. Again, we are in a new cycle. Like, okay, all the things that you were, let's say, we went through that long, arduous tunnel, sticky energy. Again, at one point, you were just praying for this moment at least. So now you're in this moment. This is gonna stick. That's why you do. This now. You just go forward. You live. You know what your protocols are. You can follow them. Now you're in this new thing where now you're gonna start new things, right? You're gonna be able to say, okay, well, like, okay, just as an example, you'd be like, oh, well, I always wanted to learn how to swim. Like, you can do that, right? You can try something new and you're gonna be successful at it, and then after time elapsed period of you completing this cycle, that thing's gonna stick. My child, the first thing you did, and then the thing that you already had with you will mature, right? So again, groups that no longer serve, but you might keep these people around. This could be even a relationship for some of you. And I'm not saying to break up with your person or whatever. But let's say making this your number one priority, right? Four of Wands in the reverse. Is it, or is it a mirage, or is it, again, you may be spending too much time on, because your strong character and like who you are, your general nature, you as a person, again, you're pulling a lot of things towards you. You can't help that. So it's like Seven of Swords. Again, it's kind of saying who you are right now is sort of complete. You don't really need anybody. But this is like where your ambitions are concerned. That's what I'm saying. Don't text your person right now and be like, you know what, it's over. I don't need you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like where you're self-focused, your independence is focused, like you have everything kind of going on for you, or like this is the springboard opportunity or the point you fought so hard to reach. So it's saying like Seven of Swords, it's like don't play yourself. Like you sneaking off, like the army that you're deceiving is yourself here if you do that. You're ignoring the fact that you've done all this work, raised to this vibration in this new cycle. The world's on the bottom of the deck. I don't know why everybody butt ass in this, right? Just that's why I didn't want to show it. But like, again, what you don't see is like that already happened. So you're already in this new frequency, this new vibration. It's like don't play around, kiddo. Again, you've reached again on what else you don't see at the end of this cycle here on the bottom of this deck is again UFO alignment completion. So now you have the ability to try something new, or your power level's high enough that you can step in this new energy, like do other things. These other people you faced in these situations, they're like really way far in the background. You should have clear evidence that the war is over. It's like, what are you gonna do now? And with this energy, it's like, don't waste it. There's that card in here. I don't know if it'll come out again. The power of heaven is within you right now. It's like, don't waste it. So it's saying, yeah, maybe analyze, and yeah, not like everybody, but maybe analyze some of these connections you're in, some of these environments that you visit, even some of these vices that you have, things where you're putting your time and your energy. And it's like, is this an oasis or is it a mirage? Is it a four of wands or is it a wheel of fortune in the reverse? And it's like if it's a wheel of fortune in the reverse, it's like it doesn't serve you. Because right now you're in the seven of swords in the reverse. You're like out there doing your thing, honest, open, and like it's working for you. You're like, this is like with this card of gold, this is like shining or standing out, or like you're getting a lot of attention. And it's mainly because like you're following the rules or you're law abiding or you're crossing your T's, dotting your I's. You're not trying to cheat to win. And it's like people can see, sense, feel, perceive, whatever you want to call it, that you're having, even if it's just like leveling up your character personally, having enough self-awareness to like love and care about yourself. Like they're seeing the value and or like the standout. It could be more than that. Again, you could be skyrocketing in your career. It could be anything. But people can see that like you're going up, you're leveling up, and you're not like stepping on people or cheating. Like you're probably pulling up other people with you because you're out in the open doing the thing you're supposed to do, which is again helping the community or the environment, again tackle the problems or the obstacles of this could be whatever your work situation, or again you could be on the neighborhood watch, like whatever that is. You're like keeping it real, you're being fully authentic, and it's like you have this ultra magnetism in this new timeline, in this new cycle, right? So yeah, it's like maybe this is saying like self audit, and also with this heart of gold, self audit self. Time to recognize like who you are here. Like you're very important. You can't just do any and everything. Again, with this ultra magnetism, like you've got to take this being the boss of your own empire like very seriously. Um, if it's one thing that you can again this is not Hollywood, but if it's one thing you can learn from actual celebrities, if again being in this divine celebrity energy, is like you can't just go everywhere with everyone, do everything. You can't just be into everything. uh the life you're living is like truly unique now and it's starting to stand out. It's like a thing people even want to, yeah, like copy a lot of people. So yeah, you're gonna want to again, self audit. I won't tell you what fat to trim or what to do, but self audit. You take a look at it for yourself and see yourself too. See, like make that contrast. See yourself and see other people and see the difference, right? And if what I'm saying is resonating, then even if not cutting people off completely, which again I'm not trying to tell you what to do, and I don't completely recommend anything like that cold turkey, but again maybe allocating your time a little different, like spending less time focusing on like again whatever your thing is. Um, yeah, time to take that just a little bit more seriously, and not because like more because you work to be again to have this to be at this moment and have this ultra magnetism. So it's like, why waste it? Like, what it begs the question, what was it all for? If you don't, if now you're just like, well, I'm comfortable, or you get complacent, type of thing. That's what it's trying to say. Like, don't, like, keep going. Strong aura vibes though. I do got to tell you, it feels like you're like a person. Like if I was somewhere and you were a stranger, like I would still notice you. I'd be like, hey, who's that? Like, or something like that. Something like that. You definitely, and it could be like, again, it's your aura. It's everything that's in your energy, like the life you're living, your personality, the way, your outlook on the world, your ambitions, like everything at this time is like making you stand out or shine or glisten. Or again, you have this, I don't know, I'm seeing like, you're seeing what, like when they put those magnets under the paper and they put like the little sand and like where you can see the magnetic fields like that. You have this like, and it's like pulling things in, or it's like it's easily seen, and then once people see it, they're like again magnetized to whatever the curiosity is piqued here. All right, epic rant or tangent, but just know you got a lot of power in the situation. If you're thinking that you're just like regular, or oh well, I don't see it, Natty. I think this is about to. Ooh, I think this is karma here. People are understanding. Well, they're being forced to, even if they don't. Like people are seeing, like that the timing, the universal clockworks at play. They're seeing the divine timing at play, and even though people are fighting it, I feel like there's a lot of people here trying to. I don't know if this is cling or because it would seem that like you lost. This is like if you go to court and you lose in the preliminary hearing, but you're like screaming and begging, or maybe you want to. This is definitely like an what I can only call an evil prayer or a selfish prayer to save oneself after realizing, after seeing the bigger picture. Like these are people who were like, like the kind of like, what is it? Is it the ant and the grasshopper or the hare and the tortoise? I don't know. It's like people who are like just messing around, doing a bunch of f boy, f girl activity. I don't want to say that part, but yeah, and it's like now like the whistle blows, the game is over, and it's like there's nothing, and it's like praying that someone saves you. Like it's like selfish, and because some of the finesse activities they could have gotten up to, it's like this is why it borderlines evil because like, well, you'd have to show me all the skeletons in your closet to let me know if you're even worth saving. Someone here is like having nightmares like all day. Like what do you mean don't? What do you mean don't let it happen? Like what happened that you don't that you're what are you afraid of is what I'm saying. Like there's guilt here and like so it seems like save me. But it's like I don't know when so I'm saying when Divine turned the lights on, like people were caught in some weird positions and it's like it seems like karma. Or it's like, oh, this is incipient, but I want to say imminent. Some people are getting it and some people are seeing people get it and they know it's on the way. Page of Swords in the reverse, like yeah, they're talking, but I want to clarify this because again, clearly, not only are people talking about each other and turning on each other here, but they would be. I'm like, what are they? Why are they mentioning you? Right? You're a part of like when the light turned on. It's like you're not in this. Again, you're not doing one of these weird poses. Prince of Pentacles, the Magician. Doesn't look like it. We'll see. Sorry about the clickety clacks. But yeah, it looks like they're talking about everything. They're talking about like what was going on when the light turned on. So everybody got seen. Yeah, they're being forced to accept, like they can't fight whatever this is. There's like a lot of begging. Divine's like, let go. They're like, no, let go. Accept this. Just flow with it. No, please. And then it's like, yeah, this is, again, you're going into alignment with the universal timing of life, whether you like it or not. And it's like a nightmare for someone all day and night as they're praying back to, and from my perspective, I'm just seeing the interaction between these energies. But I can just say, I'm just like, but like, if you need to beg like this and you feel like that, like, what did you do? Like, what were you doing? So clearly, someone is guilty here, or it could be again, there's a lot of swords. There's 19 swords here. It could be a lot of people, and a very small retinue of spiritual judges. Let's say, if this is again, there's an angelic pantheon. There's one major figure here, and then like yeah, and then like two, and then like four other ones. And so it's like two on each side. So it's like, yeah, they're in a lot. They're like surrounded and in a lot of trouble. Okay, we'll see. What does it have to do? Like, what is the gossip though? What? Oh wow. Okay. You definitely. When I say when the lights turned on, you weren't in. Definitely weren't in whatever position they were in. But it's not okay. It's just saying that you see you're okay. This is gonna be wow. Okay. Okay. It's not. You were doing like what you were supposed to be doing, or like what you were told to do, or what you knew you should have been doing all along, or all the time, or something like that. Six of Cups. But okay. So when the lights came on and everyone was caught in these weird positions, Seven of Pentacles, there was one that was not like the rest. The whole group was, again, throw this whole thing away, except this one, right? Nine of Wands reversed. Somebody did surrender, accept whatever was happening, right? And because of that, Eight of Wands, forward movement, projection, the things you were aiming at more than likely landing for you, or again being fast tracked into this new reality, or where you should, Six of Cups in reverse, where you should have been all along, right? So it's not saying exactly what, but it's saying over time elapsed period, you were staying in alignment. With the Six of Cups, you were like waiting for your number to be called, like, yo, I should have gotten my shot since like yesterday, type of energy, and then doing the thing, sort of like repeating a repetitive process that's like, how can I, it's like muscle memory or something on in a repetitive process, something you learn that you're just doing it and doing it and doing it. You're like, yo, when are they going to call my number? And then so when they call your number, it's like that, whatever that was, just what you were supposed to be doing. This could be emotionally healing yourself, or I can't really say. It's like maybe even in some cases wishing for a better day, like wanting acceleration away from the past or something like that, right? Like remembering that, oh, this was terrible, like waiting for that Eight of Wands to like rocket you out of this Six of Cups. So it's like this would be where you are now. You're about to experience whatever this is, this energy here, as this cycle that we step into, as it continues. And some people are still, again, they're fighting. Five of Wands in reverse, like I said, there's been some type of like the arguments or the fighting or whatever that was is over. And if this was, again, this looks like divine litigation. This doesn't look like a whole trial. It looks like they had a preliminary layout, and all these people know it's over. Or if this is a person, or like two people, Ten of Swords reverse, Nine of Swords reverse, like they know they're caught or in trouble, or this is like bad news. Um, they could have taken some. They could have taken some type of action. They could have taken some type of action in the past to where they took like some action against someone in the past to where it was all like if they had an argument with someone or a confrontation, like equal exchange of words, but then they did something that like hurt this. They said something that hurt this person that they couldn't respond to, or like something like that. If it was like a fight, the fight was equal till, let's say, like these people who are in this nightmare mode, like, or this person or people, whatever this is, it's like if they had a fight with someone, they got the one good hit in, while where the rest of the fight seemed like equal, or like there was no like damage done. It's almost like every hit was blocked, or except this one. And it's like, I know what this is, like fighting over you. It's like you're not there, and like there's a whole situation that needs to be like thrown away. Or if there's someone that wanted like something thrown out of court, it's like no. Or something like this, right? But I know we're going too deep into it, but yeah, essentially things are changing. People aren't accepting. You're flowing with whatever this is, and whatever they were doing, whatever that was, the karma is starting for some people, and others are scared, but they know it's only a matter of time for them. There's like they feel, I don't know. I feel like, again, there's nothing in this grand universe that's not impossible. So I feel like there's a way out, but they don't see one. For to them, it's like it's over. It's like those the saxophones that something like this. But yeah, so I don't know. Even maybe look out for. Oh boy. Oh wow. Okay, I'll just give you these, and then I'm gonna read. I think this is about you. So, okay, these people are focused on you, or someone is focused on you. They're going through some financial hardships here. They're focused on you. they see. I guess this is you. This sweet Sunday. They see like something like delicious, right? So or something that could again sustenance for this empty wallet. Well, boy, but they're trying to cover up a really bad situation. They're facing material stagnation, difficulties, challenges, obstructions, perilous situation, obstacles, blockages, a difficult time period, a halt in material plans, aspirations, period of lack, uncertainty, negative prospects. Like, this is just terrible, but they're trying to spray paint over all that. They're trying to make it like that's not what's going on. They see you as a sort of trailblazer, boss, but you're like the main target, right? You're just like this rebel boss taking off, doing what you want. But somebody's like, they're keeping an eye on you, keeping sight of the main objective, person of interest, goal oriented, taking action on the plan, seizing opportunity. Again, someone looks at you as the come up, the opportunity, the person to watch. Again, divine celebrity. People are watching you. Let's dig in. I see. Either you will be, or people feel like. I feel like you are. Maybe they don't know. Maybe people don't know. And now it's not a good time to ask you for anything, or maybe even about anything. It's gonna lead to a clash. You're very. Well, we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely like I feel like teaming up with this person. There's gonna be some hindrance to your journey. This is like if you a person that you'd have to take on a lot of their stresses and burdens and problems, and you're like right now you're doing just fine by yourself in this chariot, but and again there's something here about I don't know, whatever, however people see you, if they, it's like someone saying loan me $100. You'd be like, I don't have it. They'd be like, oh, but I see you over there. It's like you'd be like, but bitch, you do not know what I'm actually like. Again, you give them a rude awakening about your situation, and it could just be you don't want to give them the money or whatever. I'm just using that as a broader framework. It could be you don't want to give them the money or whatever, but it's like you enlightening people to like it's not all a bed of roses over here. I'm doing a lot of hard work. It's like people have this preconceived notion that like you like they don't know like again the inner workings of what it takes for you to be you. So people could be like looking at you one kind of way, like, oh, you must got it, and it's like I don't know if they want to come in and yeah. So people are looking at you like it's some type of a come up, but you could be like, yo, you're not contributing to this, or again, they could get a rude awakening in perspective, like whatever you're thinking. No, no, no. Let me show you something, and this could be like. Because it would be like a clash of perspectives. Like whatever you're thinking is not what it is, and there's going to be like a little bit of a showdown there of the words, where you want to tell somebody, hey, mind you, you are going after it. You are the doer, the action taker, the person that, again, makes it happen. Fearless, composed, wise, intelligent, forward thinking, leader, honest, powerful. That's why they're watching you. But maybe your situation didn't fully pan out, right? Or like they say, what it hasn't the business it hasn't come to scale yet. But it's showing a lot of promise. Is that yeah, it's always on the move, alone. People wondering what you're thinking. You're in the room. You're not saying anything. You're working. You're like like the energy around you speaks for itself in terms of intelligence, resourcefulness, fearlessness, confidence. Um, like the way people talk about you when you're not around. It's like clearly there's something about this person here, or like they're on the rise. Now look at that cycle again. Yeah. It's like right now, that's who you are. If you take on other people, oh wow, yeah. If you take on other people, at this point, it's only going to slow you down. Not. I'm not even going to say unfortunately. This seems like what's best for you. This is the vibration that they're not ready for. See, that's what everyone wants is that way in, that over giving, that oh well, you bend over backwards for everyone. But again, universe again, cycle's closed on that, so it's not gonna really work. Oh, you're even like, yeah, okay, because I'm like, what? You're like strength in the reverse. You're like, yeah, nah, ain't nobody doing that. You have too much, like with people. It's just like questioning everything you do, or why do you do that, or explain to me, or again, that's also where the clash is going to come from. Like people aren't ready to take this journey with you because again, mm, I don't want to say intellectually, but their mind is just not there. They're just people are preoccupied with any number of earthly pleasures that have nothing to do with the actual plot, and they could get very caught up. And then, for whatever reason, again, these people turn to agents of chaos for no reason. Like they just don't feel like conforming today, but they don't want to say it. So they're gonna find other ways to cause you disruptions. Right now, you don't have any of that ever happening around you because you're by yourself. You don't do that kind of weird stuff. It's like people that want to learn your methods so that they could just, well, you said this last time, and you said it's like, bitch, this is trial and error. I say a lot of shit until we get to the final product. Like, you know what I mean? And you don't even want to have to say that. You have that conversation in your head. You had that conversation in your head 1,000 times. You don't even think like that anymore. You know what it takes to see a process through to the end. There aren't any emotions involved. And yeah, sometimes you do a thing for 69 days and it all falls apart. You have to start back from square one. Again, you don't want someone else there. And now they're like, see, we should give up. And it's like, you don't even think like that. But now because they're here, again, and then now you've got to argue with this person, and again, now your energy's frazzled. You need a 2 days off to recalibrate and see how your process eventually slows down, goes into the 10 of wands if you incorporate people into what you're doing right now. And also, this is a clash of swords, and I'm seeing like what you don't see right now is again this one sword, ace of swords. You already have the clarity, the victory. You're already the one on top. Divine is there with you, blessing you. If you have a problem, it seems like you meditate on it, pray on it until again the answers seem to just come towards you. You gather all the information, assess it, and then you give it back. You're like, okay, so divine, what do we do here? And it's like, all of a sudden you've got an idea or a way of thinking about a thing that you never saw before. And even that could be a sort of a time elapse period. Maybe you take like a week or 2 weeks to figure something out. Again, you can do that solo, no problem. Someone else is gonna be like, so when is gonna be progress? What is this? All we do is sit around. We've only been here for 4 days, man. Nothing's happening. It's like you don't want or need that around you. These are the types of people that again they have this type of mentality, and thus you can obviously tell they're not like building or doing anything themselves. They're just watching pretty much what you and people like you do. But that's why they want a leg up or a handout, so they don't have to do any of the work, right? And they assume that you have it in some kind of way because again they see you busy. When they got to see you, they got to come see you at your places of business. So it's something like this: you're so focused on your life as the empire. Yeah, you got people that are looking at you like you can get sort of a handout, but they're gonna have a rough time with that. And even working with these people, or it even seems like having them around you, because some of them want to work with you. I could tell you that, or like find out the inner workings of what you're doing for whatever reason. But I see that being like a like again, it's gonna come with a lot of it just what looks like arguments, clashes, contention. Situations turning cantankerous and the more and more they persist, like, and you don't have that around you right now because the energy you're operating in is like you kind of get the process. You don't need a rookie in here with a short fuse that you have to explain things to. Seeing how you're sort of even being spiritually protected from and one of your ancestors, they're like, and don't forget about me. It's like, yeah, like these things, you don't need them around you, or you're probably not going to have them around you. Or so far it's looking like a lot of trimming the fat is the first leg is going to be along the first leg of this journey. Again, that self audit or taking stock of the people around you is like a thing. Ooh, okay, okay. I don't remember where this was. This is a little bit more. And whoever said to me the other day, oh, it was in the members, energy, just energy tracking thing is fun. Yes, it is. And I feel like this is going to be one of the reasons why. Because, like I said, you're a controversial figure for whatever reason, my loves. I don't know. It's mainly because it is sort of that loner energy, like that alone, that loner perception. How can I say this? It's like perceiving a loner that's very successful but far away. That like people can see you're like on a path or that you're loving. It's like it's crazy the way people look at you like you're so far away, but you're like the best thing they can't like contact or reach or get close to or something like this, right? So you're but a lot of people don't like you, right? Because of the way you make other people feel, and then they want a reason. I guess this is to discredit you. And also deep down, this is again people who know they can't be like fully like spiritually clean in and out. So and I don't know, well, because again, it doesn't seem like a lie from their perspective. It's like all your shit is real, and they know it's like they fake it on some level, so they don't like you. It's like you irritate people's demons, right? But someone wants to come towards you humbling, and like give you compliments, and then I guess this is give you a gift or invite you somewhere. Like what you don't see is the part of it, like the gift or the invitation, or like they're gonna tell you something that's like they're gonna give you like a truth or something. Yeah, shoot. Okay. I wasn't gonna take that, but I'll take it. They want to give you like a truth that you've been waiting for, something that you need to hear. It's good news. It's like it betters the situation, makes you feel better. It's like coming in out of nowhere, almost like falling out from out the sky. Someone wants to come in, but they understand that this is like something they have to do, and they're following a path that leads to you already, and they see you over there like how everyone else sees you, but they're like really coming towards you, and they feel like there's something they have to do and no one can stop them, or and they feel like the same thing about you, like the mirrored energy, the energy that you radiate, again, that ultra magnetism, and like they're being drawn towards it, but it's like they're becoming like that. They're mirroring your aura is what I'm saying. They're becoming your aura here as a like in how I'm seeing it. As an energy moves towards another energy, it like let's say your energy is out there on the fringes, and let's say it's like this glowing, like it's orange, a glowing orange aura ball, like flames kind of. It's not even like just like a ball. It's like a bonfire kind of, but not as something like that, whatever. And let's say someone's coming towards you and their aura is green or purple or whatever. As they come, their aura begins to turn orange, and like I lose track of them. It's like they're and not you. Let's say you're in the middle of this, and like let's say you're like a straight red line, right? Let's say I can see you, and I can see your aura. This person moves in, this straight red line that they should be, and their aura turns into your aura, and they just like disappear as they talk to you. That's what I'm saying. Someone is like so drawn, they feel like they're a part of you, but they don't know, because again, this is perception wise. That's why the inner part of who you are, they're still uncertain of. So it still comes off as authentic, right? It's not gonna be what they think, but everything they're perceiving around you. That's what I mean. Someone's like trapped in your auric field here. Again, long-winded. Sorry if that got a little weird, but that's how it feels. They're becoming the thing that they see everyone staring at. That's like, and they're being drawn to it at the same time, and so they want to come in very kind and very nice and say some things to you. Okay, so it's either, yeah, again, it's a message, or oh boy, this is like the motor mouth. They're gonna go off. They're gonna say, okay, we're gonna have to clarify this, because all they're saying is initially they're gonna tell you somebody that they were with, or somebody, and I don't know, this could be they were giving their all, they were over giving or giving their all to someone who was like they're, I don't want to say worthless, but dang, like they couldn't do anything or put anything together, or and then they got out of that. They want to like tell you all about that, or like stress that point, really hammer that home. This person was worthless and it's over. um I don't know if they want to tell you some secrets about a person too. um it's like a lazy or timid person that they let go of, or it's like, I don't know if this person was always motivated. This is a person that's in their corner that like couldn't offer them any type of like motivation, spark, anything. They weren't adding anything to the situation. They're kind of just there. They're like, yeah, that person's gone. I'm pretty sad, and I'm like beating myself up too. I'm like, this is like, woe is me. This is like taking it too far. Like, you could have done things here too, whoever this is. And I'm not saying like bad things, but or this is just like, get over it or get over yourself. Like, it seems like you're, or this is how they could be in front of you, like trying to like someone could cry, but it's like, and I feel like you're like, ugh, like, yes, it's possible that you could cry for whatever you're saying, but it's like, you feel like they're laying it on thick, or you can tell that like the story, maybe I don't see you having a problem with that, and you see like how a person is like, and this is what led me to you. This looks like back to you because it's, and this is coming in, oh, and in this cycle again is here. Oh, I didn't even see that. Wow. So it's like they're coming back very soon, it seems like. And so in that previous cycle we just closed, they ended all that, right? And they, and make no mistake, um friend or whoever this person was, they gave them the business. They gave them the business. They told they told, what we saying, y'all, they talk about, yo, wara wara, yeah, tara tara. Yo, they told this person about themselves, they mama. You name it. It's like what I said, a person's worthless, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna give you two of them, because who said that? Oh, that was from Juice. Hopefully they didn't, I don't know, hopefully they didn't come to blows. But someone was like, no, 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 and all you do is sit around and do nothing, and that's why you worthless. Just like your damn mama, or something like that, or just like your damn daddy, or something like that. Like, they gave this person the business. Like, what did Tupac say to Omar Epps? He's like, I ain't saying that you ain't ish. I'm saying I tell your mama you ain't ish, like something like that. They really dressed this person down, because I'm seeing where they like highlighted whoever this person was, and then they like over four swords reverse. This is an over giving, over speaking, over, and this is like a buildup of things they want to say because they like over planned for this or were over prepared. This is like doing too much with like the information, again, the planning, the speaking. This is overthinking a thing, but here swords are being released, so it's like, like they, again, they had this one cocked back for a long time, so they unloaded on somebody, and then it completely, it's like a situation just exploding, a person coming out like a phoenix type of energy. But because they used whatever energy they could get out of that situation, that was like the only spark they could create to sort of maybe set off all this gas they were sitting on, to finally make them get away from from a person, right? Was the fact that this person had no gas. It's like rubbing the sticks together so much until you get a flame, something like that. This person used this as a catalyst to like go phoenix and just boom, new cycle. I'm going through the portal now with nothing. I don't care. But this was like a release, a spiritual awakening or breakthrough, for because I see someone going through the portal again, completely stripped of everything. Who is that? What is that? This person really, so they, okay, this is still like things that they could potentially say. They went through like an intense dark night of the soul where, like I said, maybe I was wrong about that Queen of Cups in the reverse, because they actually faced their demons and nightmares, like in the spirit realm at night. Like, this person's dreams were wacky, like wild, and like wrestling demons the whole time. Like, this person's had, and it's like Seven of Cups. Like, with this universe card, again, the person's naked. I can't really, but it's like, yeah, repeated. nightmares. This is like having that nightmare where you're trapped in a house of horrors, and every door you open there's a scarier monster in there that represents some like terrible like thing that you like. Again, it's just someone facing their own demons. So it's like some terrible part of themselves, or where they didn't stand up for themselves in a situation or something. Like this person went through all that dark night of the soul, and it was intense. It looks like they went all the way around the universe. This person had to the solar system, let's say, they have to recalibrate their entire again their pocket universe, their solar system in general. Again, we're all in a greater manifestation plane of Earth, but we all live in our sort of worlds, right? This person had to fix everything, and like spiritually, mentally, everything. But they willingly did this. They kind of used this catalyst moment with this person to say willingly just strip down and be like, now I'm doing this. Now they emerge from that, and the process of looking at yourself in that in the mirror, or this is like again in the looking glass, and like that's what I'm seeing. Wow, for real. With this Queen of Cups, if you can see, as I'm saying that, I'm realizing, and I never even noticed that on this card, where her reflection is in the water. What I'm saying. So again, after that period of reflection, that which is crazy, because you guys already know. I let the channels come through, and I have a very unique way of speaking. Let's say so. I let spirit come through and get everything they want to get off. The way I was describing what that person was going through again in me, yeah, that's what I'm showing you what I'm seeing on the screen in there. So I didn't know that like it's saying like yeah you're pretty accurate. Again, High Priestess, we're pretty on point. This person had some pretty intense dream states, and this could have like I can't see how you just wake up and go outside during the day and not think about this. This person really first face the negative aspects, and they face their ancestors being PO'd at them for a while too. Like everything. Their ancestors standing by while they do all this, and it's sort of like this is like you got to redeem yourself in our eyes type thing. This is what I mean when the angels look at you with those like blank expressions, but they could feel sorrow or anger or whatever you wouldn't know. They're just looking at you like the only thing you is like okay, I guess I got to do a thing. They just look at you. So their ancestors could have felt any kind of way about this person again taking so long to light this fire, or again yeah. But after a period of reflection, now they want to come in. Like I said, they're right behind the curtain, they're right behind the veil literally right now. It's like um it just looks like you just got to pull the trigger. They feel like there's some kind of I don't know if it's like I don't know what they could feel they need to something they need to do. To them it feels like a big sacrifice. It could just be like seeing you face to face or building up the courage, right? Like I don't see it as like they have to, you know, like whatever. It just seems like a simple thing. It doesn't seem like anything big is what I'm saying. Could be just the coming in. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Like I said, they could just be like making contact. Yeah, Five Pentacles reverse. Exactly, making contact, finding you at the place where you are. Where uh, again, you seem to be doing fine. From this person's perspective, you're doing pretty well. They don't know. I doubt they know the inner workings. Five Pentacles. You're in. It's like someone seeing you from outside of the church, but they don't know like how long you've been going there or what the sermon today is about. They don't really know. They just like that person's in there healing and like singing with the choir or something like that. And by that I mean like repairing your life and like any traumas or karma or anything that you've been through. Like again, you're trying to live better. You're right. You're trying to recalibrate yourself into a better position in the material. But this is also like a spiritual journey for you. So this would be like, okay, I'm not gonna like do bad things. I'm not gonna sin anymore. I'm not gonna, and every day you're going out, you're doing that, and you're going back. You're staying in your. This is you staying in your routine, doing the things you're supposed to be doing. It's a actually you're due for some type of already promotion or something like that. The work you're doing in that aspect, whatever that looks like, it looks like something's going to go up because again, these fives won't last long, and looks like this. It could be this person coming in. It could your next step in the material. If that Six of Pentacles could be again someone allocating the proper time and energy towards you. Now this would mean that it would have to be some type of reward or thing that you earned. Now that's something. But I did say someone maybe has a gift for you. So again, Six of Pentacles, kind of full circle moment if you think about it. That didn't happen yet. But again, the natural progression in the material would be like that because I see that you're complete, like you're in the process of completing some type of process that's hidden, right? You're already in this spiritual sanctuary repairing yourself, and that could be again your career, your sleep schedule. You could be working out or eating more healthy, anything like that. You're in a process of like sort of doing that too. That this person, from their perception, that's like what you are. You're living like a healthy life and you're progressing sort of in secret in a way where like they vaguely know that but they don't have the specifics. Now yeah, making contact, Ace of Cups, like I said, right beyond the veil. That's the sacrifice. So yeah, surprise invitation, truth incoming. Again, looks like you feel good about this or whatever this is. Um, hmm. It's saying maybe you worked with this person or something like that, or they want to. Maybe again. This could be mixing business and pleasure. I don't know. There's like a yeah. No, you used to work with this person, and this is the person we talked about. Whoever you used to work with this person, and when you left, they were super stressed out. But you never got to see that part of it. Sorry, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands reverse, Ten of Wands. What you don't see, Seven of Swords. Exactly, like showing up to the place where, like you and them work for this company. So like you're essentially what employees do is make money for companies, right? So you're in defense of that. You're part of this employee army, and what you're meant to do is like fight in this war of making money for the company, right? This person ended up showing up at some point where by themselves in the place where they're supposed to be doing, not sneaking around. It's not like if it was Seven of Swords reverse, it'd be like drug dealing or something. But Seven of Swords in the, sorry, if it was Seven of Swords upright, it'd be like drug dealing or something. But Seven of Swords in the reverse, like this person started showing up in the place by themselves without you, and it was that Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands reverse and Eight of Pentacles situation where now they're working, you're not there. They're showing up every day and doing the thing they're supposed to be doing. Again, in defense of they're fighting the war for the company by bringing in money, being a good employee, but they're by themselves now. So it could have been someone that you worked with, and when you left, they were. And I've seen that Ace of Wands reverse, Ace of Swords. They could want to tell you about that too. It was like, how did that feel? Okay. Oh, this is the point when they realized that I guess when they started to realize or something, they started to realize they had feelings for you at that point and hit them like cold water in the face or something like that. Like the Ace of Cups had hit them, but they had done it to themselves. Once the Ace of Wands was gone, again, seeing you every day and like, it was just like a really good feeling. Again, there's some spark right there. Like you're lighting me up all the time. I feel like when you're around, I can do anything. But then, yeah, that goes away, and then someone starts to realize, hey, it hits them one day again, like cold water in the face, like feelings. So something like this going on. So remember, I was saying, did I say someone was in court screaming? And again, please don't laugh at my drawings, guys. We did create this deck together, but I drew it. The prosecutor and the defense lawyer coming out. Now, again, we created this deck. I can't remember. There's 200 or 180. This is not. It's a possibility, and we created it like this. And again, if when you get these two cards together, they mean a certain thing, right? Like I didn't do that on that. That was the crazy thing about making this deck, right? We just did it, and then the colors and the characters and everything just matched up. Again, Divine did its thing too, right? We didn't have to think about it, but there's a certain coding to this that just went into it with the colors and the. But anyway, what I'm saying is having the prosecutor and the lawyer come out at the same time. As I was saying earlier, that again, there's some kind of people screaming because again, there's some litigation process that is already revealing that it's over. We're not even gonna take this to trial. So. Shall we proceed? And you never know, this could be about something different. But what I'm getting is someone making false accusations against you, and it's like someone else being like, "Prove it." This could be along any line. Divine, you always throw me for a loop. It's not even supposed to be that many. What is someone here gonna beg? Oh my gosh. Again? That won't save you. Something about, yeah, someone's already guilty here. I feel like the angels are already celebrating or whatever this is. It worked. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Whatever they did here, again, it's not going all the way. Whatever we did for the day was enough. Um, Okay, so there's something they're gonna. Okay, okay. So yeah, this is coming off like again, arguments were made. I feel like someone lost. No, I feel like it was had nothing to do with like what I guessed. I feel like someone lost here. The forces of good or the prosecution is like, no, no, we did good work here, and we don't have to like it was enough. We don't need 10 pentacles here. These three that we laid out are going to be enough to pay for whatever this is, right? This was enough. There were arguments that weren't really heard from the other side. They tried to hate on whatever this is, but it didn't. They were told again, overruled or whatever. At first, the forces of good weren't sure what was going to happen, but it worked out. What you don't see right now is they're already celebrating. Again, there's that Five of Wands reverse again from when we were talking about. That's what I was saying, where the arguments are over. The whatever the court proceeding was, it's done. They're already on to what happens next, and it's again this whoever this person is. They fancied themselves as someone who could like, yeah, 10 of swords on the bottom of this deck and even throw a card yet. They thought they, because of who they were, they could control a situation maybe, or yeah, so someone who thought like their looks or their status or their position, but then they're also like they were really good. Yeah, it's like someone who's like really good at what they were doing, or it seemed like that for a while. They were really good at what they were doing and like really standing out. So like they had a lot of power, it seemed like, and like they were controlling a lot of situations, and maybe even, oh, this person is like somehow enlightened even, or yeah, it's like this person is somehow enlightened, or so I don't know, something like this. Like they had spiritual guidance, but they had spiritual guidance in the negative aspect. So maybe secretly aligned with some type of again a lower vibration or a darker entity, something from out the void. Um, and then yeah, like using that power for a while. But again, what comes next is a person like that. Someone's about to give them something that it's like if they're nervous about something, someone's about to give them the thing that they're nervous about, and they're this person's coming towards that. How it looks, it looks like it's fate, destiny, or inevitability, because this person's coming towards that, and if this person's trying, like someone's trying to walk away from what's coming, they're actually coming towards it. There's no way that you get away, or they feel boxed in, like to get away, it's like too complicated or too difficult now to take that journey. Or if if someone thinks they could run away, it's like they're gonna catch you, like when you drive down the street and try to make that first like turn, then like you're getting served by whatever this is, and it's like someone can't wait to do this, or they're like Craig's father, like I grab a dog, I throw him, and then bang, 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 bang. That's my pleasure. Someone's like that. Like they love this. They live for to deliver these types of things. To them, it's like to them it's a message of love. To someone, it's a message of concern, or it's like, or it's like here you go. This is for you. But this thing is concerning for someone who receives it. Um. So yeah, I don't know what that looks like. Big argument, and this is some kind of success for you. This is going to translate into some kind of positive situation for you, like a situation turning around here. Yeah. Yeah, they're stressed about this person coming towards them. Again, 10 of swords was on the bottom of the deck, 10 of wands, 9 of swords, like I said. And that was in the other one too. 5 of spades was 10 of swords, 9 of swords. Yeah, like somebody is stressed over some kind of court proceeding, or if somebody did something here. It could even be like, it doesn't have to be that. It could be like, let's say someone stole something at work or whatever. Like the bosses them that had a secret meeting, and they like, this person getting fired. It could be something like that. Like again, you'd have to put the energy where it fits for you. But like somebody did something wrong, they thought they got away with it, and whoever was the authority or whatever, or there was somebody that was like working for the side of what was right in a situation. Let's just say, even in the simplest, right? They were working for what was right in a situation, and they made this an issue, and someone tried to defend or go against it, and that person got mollywopped, and again, brought a framework in the court or in the argument or whatever they tried to say. And now it's like, because that happened, it's like it's open season on whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverses. It's like, yeah, now I'm coming to serve you, and I love to do this. This is like, yeah, like someone coming to tell you they like, when I'm always like, boom, you're under arrest. This is someone coming in like, boom, I love you, but you're like, again, still under arrest. Like it's just like, so I don't know if they love to do this, or a person they love is serving them, and the more they try to get away, the more it's like they're like, anything you do, if you think that you could turn to the left, they'll be on, again, divine will put them on your left. You turn right, they'll be on your right. There's no escaping this. It's like, again, you're two people are quantum entangled here. Two people are quantum entangled here. Someone's like thinking about something they did in the past, and in the future they're going right towards someone because of it. There's no escape. Ten of Wands, yeah, Nine of Swords. Someone's in a nightmare. Yeah, and again, they could try to. Oh no, for because I'm saying for you, this is, I don't know. This for you, you'd have to put this where it is. For you, this is gonna be something good. Something good. You receive news. I feel like you're gonna get news or something like this. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm seeing. No, we was right. Somebody getting served, yo, and something to do about around the time that somebody comes towards you, or something like that, or like that's the reward. You're gonna get a reward, like someone's coming to give you something. It's tied into what we talked about before. This gift, this court case, and this gift that you're about to receive. So we went to that, and then we're back here again. Like, okay, so Divine's trying to tell us something here tonight. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Right now, you're in the cycle now, or this situation. Yeah, no, see, and here you have the Philosopher's Stone, alchemy, transmutation, and this is a situation has not yet transformed, but it's like you're doing something. I don't know what you're doing. You're change. This is changing around you, or this could be maybe divine intervention, but I'm not really getting that. It's more like things happening on earth around you in your life that you're doing, like making things happen. It could be divinely guided though. Like you could not know you're doing a thing. You're just acting normal, but there's like something in your routine that's like, or did somebody get divorced? Yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. But we know it's something about that. There's something about the timing of this, and it's like, because this happens, you get rewarded. You get something you like. It, I would say, the opportunity to have a brighter material future and like a lot of happiness. But I'm seeing like a family there though too. I'm getting a family vibes though. So okay, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We gotta flesh that out. The situation hasn't yet transformed, but it's like you're transforming the situation. You are this Philosopher's Stone. What you don't see is that you are this Philosopher's Stone, or you somehow, maybe you did something already, and the situation transformed. You don't see. It's like you're about to get news. Like you had a major, you made a major wave in something. Okay, this is, but I'll read like this, but I'm not gonna do all these. It's saying a little bit more about that, like enlighten your load, lighten your load. The crowd right now is full of know-it-alls and misinformed people, and this could be giving you red flags. It's saying again, you have monetary, unexpected cash influx, modest financial gain, lucky financial break, a loan repaid to you, compensation for labor or extra money. Again, that's that Six of Pentacles. It's saying this is that, again, this is coming towards you. Remember, we said earlier about outcomes. Who cares about that? Focus on yourself. Get up and do your routine, right? You have other things going on that are already happening that you should be focusing on. That is coming. Um, and keep trimming the fat. Release what no longer serves. Cut ties. Take back your power. Choose a different direction. Again, always be in the garden, always be harvesting, always be focusing on abundance. This is where your true happiness is. And especially if you're doing something that doesn't make you feel happy or content. I'm not saying like for 5 minutes. I'm saying if you're doing something in your routine, or spending time with a person or whatever activity, cut it out right now and go towards the thing. And I'm not talking about that burn you feel when you after you go to the gym. That's necessary. Go towards the burn. But if there's something that really bothers you or irritates you, or you're keeping up a certain appearance in a crowd, again, there's the team effort here, common goal, collaboration towards unity, consolidation of power, planning, and multi-pronged execution, and victory shared in being suspicious and in being suspicious and being a know-it-all and being misinformed. That's what the crowd is about right now. They're forcing narratives. They have baseless facts. They're inexperienced in whatever topics they're choosing to tackle, and again, they have an inability to accept alternative facts. And this is where they want to consolidate their power and have a multi-pronged executed victory. So a bunch of people get, again, fueling the same narrative that's bullshit, and it's giving you suspicious red flags. You're uneasy about these people, these scenarios, receiving this type of information, and witnessing this type of toxic behavior in general. So if it's something like that, again, trim the fat. I'm not saying call your people and say I don't want to talk to you no more, block them. But again, if you're spending 3 hours a week in this scenario, you might want to make it one, and put the rest of that to being in your garden, feeling content, where you're seeing your satisfying results come from. Um, Again, this is that Six of Pentacles. Like whatever you're doing to produce things for yourself right now, focus on that. It looks like you have another maybe bonus coming in. For some of you, you have the thing that brings the bonuses. So do that, right? You can rinse and repeat this monetary unexpected. If you continue to, again, focus on your journey, like what's in front of you, what you're working on, what you prayed for, the manifestation that you're standing in now, and trim the fat. I'm not saying cut off all the people, right? And then again, free will and discernment, if you still want to, if you feel you can balance it, or you're like, yeah, I know, but it's not a problem or whatever, like people are just people and these are my friends, whatever the scenario may be, take it back to the Most High and your spirit team anyway before you make a decision, regardless of even what I say. Like I said even before, again, you could ask your mom or your friend for advice. Even if someone else in the world tells you anything about anything going forward in your life, whenever you take advice, still take it back to God, right? Just in case. um, but yeah, I'm just saying, take it back to your spirit team, do what you like. But it's saying that you will benefit more definitely by doing what I'm saying, but you have free will. And for some of you, it's not even a thing. It doesn't matter. You can balance it all, and even these types of things are like trivial to you. The amount of focus and the amount of the level of alignment that you're on. But for some of you that are more easily distracted in these types of things, again, that's why it's saying this. It's like once again, take a look at yourself. Remember who you are. You've done a lot. You've come a very long way. Don't make it all be for nothing or slow the journey down now. When you ask for, a positive acceleration forward or a quick forward motion or movement in a situation or in your life overall, it's like, don't slow it down now type of energy. So, and kind of three themes so far. I guess we're going to switch up the deck after this one. I just want to see what it's going to say in terms of that, like saying legal and a gift together. Maybe we can get something on that. Listen to me. Listen to me. Again, the drawings. You know, when I first started though, they used to, with the afro, they used to call me Bob Ross of tarot, but that went away as like natty cakes and these things became more popular. But again, my drawings, I'm no Bob Ross. But there's a clown. Look at that. Is that someone in jail? Because I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't know, like, it's a very specific message. Someone is headed for material stagnation, a perilous journey. Their material plans, again, it's over. Negative prospects, outlook on a situation, lack of resources, existential dread, a period of lack and uncertainty because they weren't taking things seriously. They're being disruptive, taking zero accountability for toxic behavior, being a general annoyance and an unwanted presence. This is someone who kept up with a lot of foolish and unnecessary behavior. And now they're being seen as the disruptor or the cause of the misfortune. They're feeling alienated, ostracized, and they're, again, this is just that mental prison of the mind, being like so introspective about the things that you, again, being caught in this weird position when the lights turned on. Their schemes and plots foiled, again, negative prospects or outlook to the situation, thwarted plans in the material and their aspirations. This is more of that, foiled schemes and plots being seen. Whatever they were doing got seen through. Again, we're gonna take a look at it, but like I said, a reward is coming towards you because somebody, and it doesn't have to be jail. Like I said, it could be spiritual jail, whatever they were carrying on with is stopping, and it's gonna make something good happen or come towards you. So somebody that was like blocking a blessing of yours or standing in your way somehow, and there's some kind of divine, like just like sweeping out the weight of this person or this energy. Oh my God, justice in the reverse. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Justice in the reverse. First card out. Oh gosh. Or in this deck, it's adjustment. Jeez Louise. And there's this person again, Nine of Swords. What? In the reverse again, like somebody knows, or they, again, if they're already in this process, like, yeah, because of you, or something like your power or well, you came out already as the boss and the rebel. So again, the emperor here. So in what we've been going through, the energy we've been traveling through thus far, it's like, yeah, this would be you, right in the middle of what's making them cry. You, I don't know how you did this. You brought somebody down, man. You helped heaven do this. You were actually specifically appointed because emperor and temperance. Wow. And it's like, and now, yeah, okay, so when I said I couldn't before, yeah, now Divine's all over this. Hierophant on the back of the deck, so definitely with the Emperor and the Temperance and the Hierophant, you were sent specifically to do a thing. They're saying that you know what you did, or you should know. It's all part of the plan. But not even your plan. It's all part of the divine plan. You're like, you were the instrument. You're the instrument of the divine, and someone else being like taken down here. Um, And then you got, yeah, like this Hierophant with this sword, and then Justice in the reverse, Nine of Swords. Like, that's what I'm telling you. The divine went in on somebody here. And look, that's what I'm saying. They had that fall from grace and the tower that's happening in the reverse. So, like, right now, someone's in trouble now. This is not like going to happen. Or, like I was saying, oh, I have one for you guys, but hopefully it'll stay in my brain. But someone could be like, no, like again, existential dread, right? Negative prospects or outlook on a situation. Someone could notice fireball is coming right to them, and it's like, I'm seeing. Oh, I don't even want to say that, but like someone could know escape. Again, this is like inescapable. That's why you feel like the tower is all around you now, even though, like, because I want to say so bad, but with this Nine of Swords, there's a possibility that someone has to spend some time, like time elapsed period, because like Justice in the reverse, like it's gonna happen for you. Listen, you're not getting away. And then they're like crying day by day. There's a time elapsed period where they have to feel this Nine of Swords day and night. This is not just going home and hiding the pain. There's other people being like, "You good?" And it's like, "Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good." It's like they can tell something is wrong. You're crying in the daytime. Not, you don't necessarily have to be crying, but there's something on your mind, serious, right? That enforcement of the justice, the sword is up. It didn't come down yet. And then there's nowhere to run because you're here. They're crying because they're like, it's because of you, and like this, whatever this is, this force of heaven, this being that came here, like it's because of that. This is too much power for them to go against. They're hitting like a granite wall. It's either the sword of justice, or then when they turn around, they see you standing there with Archangel Michael and the whole angelic pantheon. And again, that's like a granite wall. Where are you gonna go? You're stuck between a sword and a hard place. And then the divine is there also. Again, this is wow. And then the sun is there. Like, again, this is going to be good for you, or you've done a good thing, or heaven is like, exactly, that's how you do them. That's how you do them, busters. That's how you get them. Yeah. And then this is like, either they're waiting right now. Again, Ace of Wands in reverse. Maybe it didn't turn on, right? Maybe there's no spark yet, but this person is drenched in gasoline, kerosene, you name it, accelerant. And it could happen anytime. Male or female, no genders here. You're king of the fire sign masculines. And Archangel Michael literally crafted the Sagittarian arrow and put it into your hands. You could, didn't I say that? Who gave you permission to fire these bolts? Damn! Damn! Roro, exactly! I didn't even see you wrote that too. But yeah, you were literally fashioning the boats. And so again, Sagittarian energy, this is that like, because left to your own devices, you may have destroyed things, or maybe there was a like maybe there were people or other things in a situation. Again, this is Aries energy, king of the fire sign masculines. Anything the emperor would touch, if he so felt it needed to be, let's just say, destroyed, right? And this seems like someone's headed for total utter destruction. They're saying they're blaming you, but again, you're just, as you can see, you're just there. You're not in the emperor is not in motion, and you're meant to, this person is meant to come in contact with you in the future. So, or it feels like to them they're coming. Anyway, the thing about it is with Aries fire, everything, I'm an Aries. Everything I do is like again, it just seems like fireworks, explosions, everything. I set the whole room on fire, the wall, the person, everything. Oh, I like your shoes, I like your necklace. Oh, everything's like, oh my gosh, you're so nice. Like I just, the flames are out there. I'm always taking action, looking at people, talking, whatever. Sagittarius, they could do that, but they look at that as like cringe. So it's like, oh, I want that. Now they're gonna do that with only the thing they want. So that's what I'm saying. You were fashioned like specifically. This is what I'm saying, right? Left to your own devices without Archangel Michael, you might have like got a thing done. This is like saturation bombing is your method. This is like precision strike is what I'm trying to say. And divine is like in the background signing off on this, like waiting to, that's what I'm saying. Like this justice, this enforcement of justice is going to happen. The sword in the reverse, it comes down. Someone could be being, again, weighed on the scales or judged right now. And it would explain also this nine of swords in reverse, why they're crying, like someone knows. Ace of wands in reverse, the tower. That's what I'm saying. It's really giving a feeling like something's coming for somebody and they know. It feels to them like it hit because again, you know there's no escape. And there's something here about you being the person that hits the button on this person or precision strikes this person. And in a way, again, this could be part of your star Heliodor. You might not be doing anything conscious at all. You might not know. For some of you, you don't know what I'm talking about. You're just like, I'm living my life in a righteous way, and that's it. That's why, right there. That's what's. I don't know where this person, whatever they're into, I don't know, like I'm seeing spirit teams, like everybody. This could be people in the real world. Like nobody liked this person. It's coming down. It's about to come down on this person, and they know. They're already living in this desert. I'm hearing this person. This is a person who thinks they know what the pyramids are, but they're wrong. I don't know what that means. Or I don't know. Someone like fancies themselves like some kind of like amateur historian or like something like that. Like, or maybe someone who watches a lot of documentaries, or I don't know. But like divine is like, yeah, but their information is wrong, or like whatever they think they know, they're wrong, or they're all the way out there by themselves, or whatever they believe, or something like that. I don't know. I guess an extra clue, you would know who this person is. Again, there's a huge family aspect here, so I'm just gonna leave that door wide open because I don't want to. Again, put the energy where it fits. If wherever it resonates, I don't know. Or, again, it could be a large group of people who, again, they show up like a gang. They're so connected, they are a family. It might as well be, or like some type of, um, a mafia family, but not like a mafia family, kind of like like we present ourselves as like the white picket fence family, like everyone else. But again, we're secretly. I'm just saying. I'm not saying this is real, but like let's say we're secretly racist or prejudiced against a certain group of people. But it's like something like that, like a family with like another, like a sort of shadowy undertone or something like that. I don't know, or a group of people or something like this. But Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups came out, so yeah. All right, okay. We had so much success with that last one. I'm gonna do one more of this before I switch it up. Because Lord Jesus, I'm afraid to even touch the codex now. I feel like that'll be too. I feel like this is the magnifying glass. Like I don't want to use the microscope. I was like, oh my god. You see, and it look again. It's like a person comes forward again. This is like this happens, and then if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why do you stay on my mind? Two people connecting, influencing, working together, understanding a network, collective, working common goals. Okay. Whew. Oh my gosh, Ten of Pentacles again. Common goals. working, information exchange, working in unison, optimal method. Like I said, someone wants to come towards you and work now. Six of swords, a five of cups, 10 of pentacles. Again, someone's coming towards you with a sad story, but then there's like, yeah, I don't know, it could turn around. But like I said, with that queen of cups in the reverse, like someone's crying and you're like, okay, that's enough, that's enough. Like I don't know. So let's see. If it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Did I just switch decks? I didn't want to use this. Whew, luckily, hold on. Sorry, but that means now I gotta like clickety clack it up a second time, which is crazy because I'm really, and especially with this deck, like it's really, this is like a really, like you see how the cards literally slide all together. This is really a shuffleable deck. I'm surprised that it keeps telling us about the same person. Of all the cards that could come out, it's just the same. And I'm not using a lot of cards. It's like just keep saying that nine of swords in the reverse and like justice, like how can it say that? And prosecutor and defense lawyer, like again, and in this deck it's like when the high technology machine, the UFO and the alien come out, and then the first time I used this deck on camera that happened, and I was like, yo, and it didn't really happen since. Sometimes they come out but not all together, and I was like, you guys, that's like almost impossible. It's not supposed to work like that. With 78 cards in a tarot deck, you can do 1.2 trillion different storylines. This deck has like 180 something cards. It's like, again, whatever that number is. And we got the ones that I said could never happen. This thing hasn't even existed for a year, and it's already happened like once with all of the things I thought would never happen. So, yeah. It's very eerie that, again, we got into this court thing, and then that came out, and then this came out, and then the prisoner came out, and then justice and all that came out. I'm like, listen, somebody in some trouble. Check on your people, okay? Um, Okay, I like this because here's that. Maybe working with a person again. Okay. Getting more of the same vibe. And then on this one, it literally says work on this one, right? This is the Aleister Crowley deck. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, well, we're gonna look at that. I need two more. But we're gonna look at that. In the workplace, whoever this was, they. Eight of Pentacles, like I said, this is like a work thing. This person was still at work, sad because Nine of Swords. Boom! Let's go, Divine. Thank you. Divine is definitely here. We are on point with this. There was a message in the clouds for you today, definitely. So this person wasn't showing you, like I said, they had that splash in the face water moment. Someone you used to work with, right? Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So they're working with you, and it looks like and I don't think someone did this, but it looks like if you're giving your cup, they're turning it around and splashing it in your face. That's how they feel. Right? Like, you tried to splash them with your cup. You tried to be like, hey, I like you, silly. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, I'm the Queen of Wands. Yeah, look, they want to they want to come towards you. Yeah, you might have been like, hey, again, I'm just going to say, like, male or female genders here. And then you guys know sometimes, again, if you didn't know, I said this before, again, yes, I am a man. Inside, yes, I am a divine feminine. I am a woman, yes. So sometimes I do that. I'd be like, but bitch. And again, that's just that part of me that comes out sometimes. So it's just someone where it's like, where you're like, again, male or female genders here. I'm just going to talk openly. Again, letting spirit, the feminine spirits and the masculine spirits, again, just let them talk. Just like, but bitch, I like you. In your face type of reaction. So you're like, oh. And then everyone goes back to work. People talk about it. You go back to work. People talk about this. And some people don't like this. Some people are trying to hate, but more people didn't like that. And then there you are working because you're good. And not only are you a good person in the office and you do good work, but you're like steady or building towards something, or you seem like a steady work in progress. Like not to have the cup thrown in your face. Okay, we're gonna put something there, but okay. Anyway, so then what happens next? It looks like you leave. Looks This looks like when you leave, right? That action is the action secured. The next thing is they're showing up, you're not there, or you get this like after that happens to you, they tell you to go. You're gone. Two of Wands. What's next for you? Now you were a good worker, and someone threw your cup of emotions in your face. That was the action you secured. Time elapsed period, however long you were at this place. Now you go away. This person goes under heavy judgment. Now all the shit starts to come up out the woodwork. Now this person's at work alone, Eight of Pentacles, doing a lot of work, trying to stay busy, focused in the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Again, they did this. They did this. I saw that my universe was, when my solar system was functioning beautifully, rotating planets, and I came in and I was like, for whatever reason. Again, drink in your face or whatever, like throwing your emotions back in your face. What you don't see, this person, maybe now, this looks like an energy that's still going on now, or let's say since then, has been the Nine of Swords in the reverse about you. I'm not going to say this person hasn't had their good days where they've done things and whatever, because this was like whenever. This is like way, it's like past. There's not even a center part of this. It's just like a cloud of past energy that like I'm reading, like I'm watching a movie of your past. This is not like now, but like how the situation moved forward after you left is like that's what happened. And a person working very hard in sadness, and Nine of Swords in the reverse, like wherever it comes to thinking about you, it's like these are bad days, day and night. Having, I'm home now, nothing's happening, I'm thinking about you in the night, very sad. If I was out during the day and I thought about you, very again, getting the same feeling. All of a sudden, to me now, it's dark clouds. Now, you somehow right? That's what they're getting from your aura or from whatever they're seeing about you, right? And like I said, there you are, being very nice, but bitch, I like you. Right? And then dousing your fire, right? Right there. It's exactly what we just said. Now there's a possibility, like I said, someone feels they did something that they might have thrown. Maybe you were turning your volume down. Maybe you were in it. Maybe you were a work in progress that they couldn't see. Maybe they threw the emotions back in the face of an empress that just, let's say, like I said, you, small thing like, but bitch, I like you, right? Light a match, throw it, see if it catches fire. No. But maybe the person who threw that match was an incredible person. That was just, again, they just didn't want to blow you away. Or again, maybe you liked a person, you were feeling a little bit shy, whatever. You turned your energy down to the page level. Seems like there was an empress in there somewhere. Again, Two of Cups. And now if this person is thinking, if this is mirrored energy, and they're saying now they want to be this Prince of Wands, throw a match towards you, they're feeling like they got to get past this first, right? Now you don't like them. Now there is no emotions, cup emotion, whatever. But a person looks like they want to come back towards an empress now too, right? Fair enough. So this person's very sad. So I want to explore the past, and we're going to go into the present, and then we're going to switch decks. So they had to. Oh, okay. Wait. I don't know if a person somehow saw you getting what you wanted, or oh, there was gossip. Okay, so somehow people talking about again. They somehow found out you were doing well. They were sad when you were gone. They were focused on work. They could have been supposed to be focusing on work and looking at you. Four of Cups in reverse could be them on their phone, getting excited, seeing a lot of exciting things, inspiring things, like new, inspiring, exciting things that's making them feel great about you. So it looks like you're in a better situation, or they're learning that like this is how your life works now, and it looks pretty good from their perspective. Or this is the talk, or some talk came in and they checked even. He took action on like what they were feeling, and it's like, oh, and it turned out to be good, which probably, oh, didn't, yeah, it kind of did make them more sad. It started to make them think like maybe I should say something, prepare something, or maybe like someone saw you making progress and they're like, oh, I should like give them a gift like out of the blue. And then no, the thoughts of whatever is happening took over, and then again, emotions. They could not bring themselves to do that. Okay, now I want to just see. So presently, Nine of Swords in a reverse. Hmm. So presently, and if this person sees you celebrating, we're gonna see if it says you or them. If they are celebrating, they're faking it though. That's why I don't think this is them. No, yeah, they're celebrating the person, the original person that we said was like the catalyst for them to have this kaboom moment to like get, they got away from someone and like set them off. They're currently celebrating that person not being in their energy and in sadness taking a journey. It's really like this, or actually the camera might flip it, but it's really Nine of Swords and then Six of Swords. I don't know how you're going to experience it, but it's like right now they're with people celebrating that another person isn't there, and they're sad in sadness making their way towards you any day now. And like I said, someone could be the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and you could be like, it's okay, 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 this is enough. Of like maybe the waterworks, or I don't know if they're gonna cry, but it's like there's some type of emotional state where they're like very, their eyes get watery, and you're like, whoa, 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 don't start crying now, or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of, yeah, they're emotionally making their way towards you. Yeah, now they're this, and then that makes it, like I said, they were with this Prince of Wands, right? And you were, I don't know if they were with a person, but again, they were the Prince of Wands with this Princess of Wands, and I was the original person that was there, right? But it's just weird. I'm trying to see the correlation between you being that when you came towards them, or maybe this just was more of what a person didn't see. They thought you were like, oh, because of the approach, they assumed that you were somehow like all the people that like hit on them or something like that, make advances or something like that, where they were like, I'm used to turning down people like you or something like that, right? Because they thought like that goes back to that you were like a work in progress that they didn't see, and other people I guess tried to even tell them maybe like, oh, don't overlook that person, but they overlooked it. And it was like you were just like everyone else. So I could afford to shut this down like in the way I always do. So and again, I don't know if I'm not saying they threw a drink in your face. I'm just saying they threw back at you whatever you were trying to do. They threw your matches back at you. They already extinguished them right in your face or whatever. And yeah, this person's coming towards you. Six of Swords, Five of Cups in sadness, like I said. You don't see this happening. Oh no, better the divine's like, don't worry about when this is gonna happen. Exactly. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Hermit reverse, Sun reverse, Nine of Wands reverse. Surrender to focusing on yourself, and it's gonna be more stressful than you want it to be. But this is the way. This is the way. This is how you know you're doing the right thing. Yeah, you could feel like you have no control over what's going on. Strength in the reverse. Yes, High Priestess in the reverse. That's it. It's leading you back to this thing with this person here. Two of Cups in the reverse again. The gossip, right? To where we were before, where they want to give you this. They thought they should have gave you this offer, but they kind of backed down or talked themselves out of it. And it's just ironic that underneath that again, three of work again, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Talking about the work. Hmm. Oh, okay. So it's like they talk themselves out of it because it's like they didn't know if they don't know if you're holding on or if you're gonna or if they're blocked or like they don't know how you feel basically or how you would receive them based off of the gossip, like or maybe even someone telling them, well, the last time it ended like this between you guys, I don't think you should go see them. It's not gonna go good. Or this could be themselves telling themselves this. Other than insulting you in some kind of way, again, they're not a bad person. They get hit on a lot, so that probably means they're attractive. And they're in the fire family. They could be a little hottie toddy. Male or female, no genders here. Yeah, they could be very fiery. They could be very attractive. It seems like again because they effortlessly thought that I could just turn this person down like how everybody. So just that alone lets me know that again they turn on a lot of people. They're all constantly being hit on. So without even kind of getting an archetype other than like Prince of Wands, which would be again pretty attractive, young, kind of a go getter energy, sort of a maybe a person that would like they would look good and then you wouldn't maybe they'd be quiet at first just for a second and you wouldn't expect till they started speaking and being in motion. You'd be like, oh, they're exactly the type of person I think they are. Like, oh wow, that's incredible, like cool, like what, like that type of person. You'd kind of be caught up or in your spare time you'd be like, oh, I wonder what that page of wands is doing type of energy. So yeah, definitely somebody who's attractive that gets hit on a lot, and someone who's very like youthful. They probably work out or keep busy, or like a person who has trouble maybe even sitting still. Like they like to plan things, be in motion, have plans for Friday night, Saturday night, Sundays like laundry day, clean up the house. Like someone with a stacked schedule that like likes to stay busy and like in motion, that kind of thing. Yeah. All right. Just shovel these up in case I need to use them another day. Where'd you just go? All the way to the floor? All the way to the floor. All right. Let's see what else we can do. Yeah, I hope you guys are feeling blessed and highly favored, having all your prayers answered at this time, and that they spend all day dealing with you with the utmost care, compassion, love, and respect that you deserve in your entire life as the Empire. All right, let's go. We're gonna go with the Astro Numero Oracle. I didn't mean to pick that up. Ten of Cups again. A lot of happiness, a lot of good wishes, a lot of good decisions being made. It could be a lot of good decisions that were made in the past. It could be paying off in the present. And this could affect you and a multitude of people that you know, or again, this could be you, sort of like a Three of Cups energy, where, let's say, it's friends, and now you're all kind of celebrating. It's like the group chat waking up every day and like motivating each other to like get to it, stay in the routine. And it's like, yo, this is great. We're actually making progress and like that type of thing. It's like motivated, happy. Like this is the paradise, right? We're getting the work done. We're moving this thing. Type of energy. You could be around people like that. Could be your family too, where like let's say the family unit is moving very cohesively now, or at this time where there's not a lot of like disciplining the children and like there's no problems between you and the wife or the husband and that this type of thing. Could be a lot of that going on too, as everyone can kind of see how things are turning out. Could turn out pretty good if everyone sticks to the plan and like is focused. And even though, don't get me wrong, we're on the greater manifestation plane of Earth and we see like a lot of things happening around us. It's like there's something about if we stay cohesive and stay a unit, it's like we could do this or make it through or just generally be unaffected or experience this level of happiness and paradise and elation as long as we kind of stick together type of energy. So again, if it's not the family, it could be again like that gang or friend group that's just like in so deep that the emotional cords are connected and you come out as a family anyway in the energy. Give me a second. Yeah, unfortunately, TC, because I don't know how I learned this. That's another one. Before in the beginning, I was Bob Ross and the Slumdog Millionaire of Tarot. If you ever seen the movie Slumdog Millionaire, again, he knew the answers to the questions because of a specific, like the things that happened in his life, and like that definitely made tarot easier for me to read once I started to pick it up. It was like at a certain point, it like a floodgate or snowball effect where like I don't know, like just tied into a lot of experience. Like I don't know how I, yeah, I don't know exactly. Yeah, but that's much how I am with all of this, and I'm like pretty far now. Again, I can't even I can't even say. um, but yeah, I don't know if I could teach this. I think about it sometimes, and I have I think I could if I sat with someone and like outlined it, like someone who like had a degree in like that kind of thing or like writing or whatever. Maybe I could, but I couldn't just do it. No, I couldn't just teach it like that. I wouldn't know where to start, and I don't know really how I got here. Yeah, but if you love something, do it. If you have a calling, fall into it. Again, I haven't even been on YouTube for 2 years, you guys. September will be year two. So if you have a calling, fall into it. Again, and before that, I was not reading tarot at all, 0%. And I went from reading their Instagram. You know, they have like the Explorer page. I think I told this story. I told my cousin, "Yo, someone's gonna shoot Donald Trump," and I'm like, and Joe Biden's gonna lose the election. And then I was right. It happened the next day. Well, the thing happened with Trump the next day, and then we knew. I was like, "Oh, Biden's gonna lose now." I was like, "Damn." And then it went from there to magic cards, then Yu-Gi-Oh cards, then I made my own cards, then I finally got a tarot deck, and then snowball effect, and here I am. I don't know really how I did it, to where now again I have the whole advanced magical theorem and a code. Again, I did that in like 4 months or 8 months. Like I don't know, accelerated process. I don't know how I did it. Well, obviously divine, but outside of that, again, like I said today, if Sky Daddy, you think they'll believe me? Sky Daddy showed me. He's like, oh, yeah, Sky Daddy. Like, yeah, that's what I mean. How could I have done all of this? Like literally, I show you guys all the time. Okay, this is no joke. Again, I'm not gonna show you the specifics, but no, these are actually pages. No, this is a whole thing. It's a whole thing. No, yeah, I could teach it, but again, I couldn't teach it, and I don't know how I learned it in less than 2 years. Anyways, again, look at this deck right here. Exactly, I've done all of this in less than 2 years. So again, if you have a calling, fall into it. Again, into the void. No condom forever, or whatever he said. Raw dog it. Do it raw. Fall into it. No condom forever. Whatever. Yeah. I mean, don't be afraid. Fall straight into it. Okay, let's see. I'll be out here shuffling all night if I do it that way. But I see you guys. Yes, thank you. Yes, yes. It's a yes, yes. What was that? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yes, I would love to teach it, but I don't think I can. All right. We're gonna continue. All right. So, ooh, tell me that's what it is. Tell me that's what it is. Okay. All right. Members, this is gonna be a little bit of a refreshers for you. Now, remember, we're gonna preface this because we didn't do this in the members chat. Focus on yourselves. I really cannot stress this enough. You are the prize at this time, the soulmate, the twin flame, the bag of money, the energy, whatever you're thinking, the birthday cake, whatever, however you see yourself. It's all about you right now. For right now, I'm not saying that things don't change and you don't get other things and things you want, and you're not gonna have time to maybe things shape up, and in some other altered future there is a time where you something you're waiting for, and you're again you're worried about the outcome or whatever. But right now you don't need any of that. You don't need to worry about love, or if a person's coming, or if you'll make it to the recital on time in 2 weeks, or whatever. Focus on the moment. Focus on you. Focus on now. Okay. Now you do have a person coming. And I know. We've been over this and over this and over this and over this. But you do have, let's say, the window opening for the opportunity to be with someone and be like a good someone and be successful in your own right and in your own business and all these things, right? So, in order to do the last part, what I just said, in your own right and business and all these things, even if a person comes towards you, you must remember, you have to focus on yourself, right? You will lose control or lose focus where you're always waiting for a person to text, worrying about what they think. To you, these are like trivial things that you think you can handle over a time elapsed period of time. these little distractions, they add up, and the like the amount of time you spend being distracted on day one has increased exponentially by day 100 of this process, and now you're completely distracted. And how focused you are now and how your life looks as the empire, it's crumbled or debilitated to a point where by the time you realize, again, panic mode, right? You don't, so no matter what, even if a person's coming, no matter whatever's coming right now, focus on the moment, focus on you, the things that you wanted, that you brought into fruition, stay in that. That's what's important now. You did, that's what I'm saying. Don't make that all be for nothing. You did this for a reason. So love that, do that. This is your first love marriage, the thing you're supposed to get engaged to, whatever. Like, remember that. I can't stress that enough. And again, if you weren't in that members live, it's like almost 5 hours. I can't take you all the way through it. And again, it's a members thing, but I just feel like you guys should know just at least that part of it. Focus on yourselves. It's very important. Now, you do have the person or whatever that looks like. This is the person. This is the person. And in the future with the person. And right now, again, when we all talk about that King of Pentacles or whoever this person materially, they're very good. If you merge with this person, like, it happens at a time where you're strong and they're strong, right? Right now, it seems like maybe they're a little bit stronger than you are in terms of material, like in terms of potentiality, you're way stronger than this person. So you see where there's a balance, imbalance, but it doesn't matter because it's sort of like yin and yang. Right now, it could function together. Where this person's weak, you're very strong. Where you're a little bit weak, this person is very strong. It will work. Now, focus on yourself. Don't like pray for this or just don't give it too much energy, because that's like fear. That's you acting out of a place of fear and desperation. You're throwing all these coins into this proverbial wishing well, but you're not going to get wishes out of this well. It's just going to leave you with feelings of fear and anxiety as you like, divine, didn't I ask for a thing? Didn't I do the work? Yes, 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 yes. And this is another thing. There's no point in doing this because even though a thing or a person or whatever the situation is not here now, they're already in your future. That's why from divine's perspective, they're like, oh my God, like they're not getting it, right? There's no point in stressing over something that you're going to get. Just you don't see it. So divine is like, we're gonna have to do this the whole way that till this person comes in. Like, again, this is that little bit of slowing yourself down that you don't see that compounds over time. So again, focus on self and the mission or whatever that looks like. That's why. This is something that you don't see, and I guess, well, I guess the members got to. Or I don't feel like we're gonna get what the members got, but I see how you're getting a vague. This is something that divine wants the world to know, I guess, regardless, right? Because again, we're all going through this doorway anyway. It's gonna happen. Now, yes, somebody here is already traveling, and what do I keep saying about this Sagittarian energy? Someone has a focus on you. A lot of people do, but this person also has a focus on you. Their curiosity already peaked. When they think about you, you get their blood boiling, going, everything happens, right? They want this adventure. They already, where you're concerned, this is already an adventurous thoughts, everything, right? They want balance between you and them. Archangel Michael is here working on this. And again, there's communication, there's somebody sort of defensive, and somebody could be stressed out about, again, and this could just put it where it goes. It could be for any number of reasons. And as we know, a person in you had a little bit of, again, them throwing their emotions back in your face, and however that looks now. This doesn't necessarily have to be that person. This is the person that you are focused on, that you want. That other person could be someone focused on you coming towards you, or it could be this person, but that's still in superposition. This is solved because you want a specific person or a specific outcome, which it seems more than likely you're going to get, right? But you have to be patient. Now, this energy is supposed to be traveling towards you now, but there's some kind of delay, procrastination, someone's unprepared, or there's hesitation, excuses, whatever on their side with this clock. And again, the pillars, it's on the threshold. It could come in. Someone's got to pull the trigger, make a decision. That's what I'm saying. In the meantime, it doesn't, for you, you have a lot of other things that are going to happen for you personally, blessings, miracles that you qualified for, that you worked for. It's important that you focus on that now. And again, outcomes of this kind, they're in your future somewhere. You don't have to worry about them. And there's more of that, again, mirrored energy, you throwing endless coins into this wishing well and just waiting energetically for something when you could be doing something with that time or that energy. And again, the Sagittarius here, this explore energy, procrastination is just like I said, you being delayed or procrastinating on things you could be doing, standing endlessly at this threshold waiting for this person when you actually need to move forward to receive a person who's already standing somewhere on the pathway in your future. They're just not in your physical awareness yet. Yes. Yes. What did I say? Threshold, crossroads. Woo! I seen some people leave the chat. I hope not. This is the important part. I know a lot of people don't like to hear about this stuff, but again, if you were in that members chat, you actually know that this is a very important milestone right now. They go hand in hand with you. Because you remember what I said, guys? You remember when I was like, I don't want to say this about your person, and I was like, I'm not going to do that here. But again, there's a reason why you need to reject an outcome, a future, a person right now. I know I saw you. Yes, so I'm going to take you. Yes. Again, so you're standing at this crossroads now, but you are meant to receive your own personal blessings. You need to focus on that. 333 support, angelic forces surround you at this time, sending you guidance, protection, love, and assistance in all ventures, right? Personal ventures, but including, again, if you want a thing that's further into the future, you're also being guided and assisted and protected, again, as you move towards that. Like I said, a person is definitely already in your future. It's going to take time, but you don't need to stand still in the moment and wait for them, because again, you'll be late for a very important date. I use a certain analogy. Again, you need to be at a certain place at a certain time to receive a certain thing that's for you. And focusing on a person, and this could be like other things too, right? Here it's coming up as a person, but I just want to let you know, distractions at this time, pay attention, right? This could be even friend groups that, like, I'm just what I'm telling you. Sometimes maybe you're with all the people and they're laughing and joking, and you have one of those zone out moments when you're like, what am I doing here? Yeah, you need to follow that. You need to follow that right now. I'm not saying there's not gonna be a time in the future where things could change and you could be less focused and more focused on, I'm saying right now, for what's coming forward in the next, let's say, a couple of months, you need to be focused. You do. It's about you. You're giving away your power thinking that about another person or another, whatever is outside of your situation. And again, same divine energy, we're all using it for different things. Just know it's really about you. You've already put something into motion. It's already there. It's already strong. It's already going to produce longevity and continuously into infinitum. It's part of your natural cycle and flow. All you have to do is wake up every day and step into whatever this part of your life is and live it. For some of you, it's your life overall. You're doing a Monday, like I said, Thursday, Friday, Saturday are different things. Sunday is cleanup day. That Monday is the first day of the week. Whatever that looks like. Your routine overall. Again, you stack 1 hour into a day into a productive week into a productive month into a year into two. This is what you need to be focused on, right? Overall, right now. Again, as tough as it seems, I'm not trying to be mean or the bearer of bad news, but this is like more. I know we have a lot of fun here, guys, and we like to joke around, but this is more serious stuff. Yeah, because a lot of stuff is gonna start to happen before the fall, and then during the fall, it's like, again, you seem to be locked in. So I don't know what gets you in that mode, but you need to be able to see it and catch it and run with it. I think a lot of people want to, ooh. People be trying to call you back to the past. Or, oh shoot, or you could be outsmarting, this could be that, right? Outsmarting everyone for your own benefit. This is worrying. No, relying on yourself. This is okay, relying on yourself, but this is like you, almost like you don't trust. It's almost like sort of wearing a mask. Like I said, this is gonna be sort of like outsmarting everyone. Or it's like, in some cases, it's like speaking the secret language of abundance and waiting to see who responds back, but you're not hearing anything. It's like if you come in And like, bonsoir, mon nom est Hardin. Je suis un homme de 42 ans. Like you start, and you're waiting for someone to speak back to you in French, but you're not here. It's like it's something like that, and then because of that, you're like, okay, so I can't trust any of these people, or they're not on the frequency or whatever. So it's like that. You're like, in some subtle way, like knowing that it's just you out here. It's just you out here. And again, a lot of times the fox is, but here you being this fox is keeping you in your divine authority with this sovereign's orb here. You have dominion over the world around you by keeping to yourself and staying in your mind, because it's essential to your survival to not like play all your cards out. But you're still looking for people or someone on that, like maybe we could work together. So it's like I said, you come in speaking this language of abundance, or I was just using French, right? But nobody's speaking the language of abundance. So you're like, no, you guys are a bunch of confused potential brokies or whatever that looks like. It's like, okay, I'm just going to keep my thoughts to myself. And it's like in this way, you can go to the events or the barbecue or hang out with people and act normal. But you already know, like, this is not really important to me, or I'm probably not coming back here, or I'm not spending all my time here, or a lot of time. Like, there's something like that where keeping to yourself, staying in your own vibration, being sort of mysterious and like, it's helping you keep again dominion over like the world around you. Like nobody can like manipulate you or rule you or anything. Like they're not smart enough. Yeah, it's like something it's just something like that. Because you have something going on, you're keeping it, so you're playing that close to the chest. It's like things you want to say, but or even this is like, yeah, this is even like looking for somebody that's like on your level. But I see how you could be playing it solo, engaging with the environment, having weird having weird and complicated relationships with people, but like being able to maintain your own sort of mysteriousness or behind the veiledness or mysteriousness, and like still engaging with everyone and not like letting on too much, or like what's going on, what else is like in your energy. It's like, oh, well, I'm not telling you, or I'm not letting on, or I'm not even showing that. And then there's a lot of like, you are being creative, and like your third eye crown chakra is like, again, pawn swivel pawn swerve, you're seeing everything, but only certain things are coming out, and certainly no information about you, no like personal information about you, and it's all disguised by like who you are, like as a person, how you show up. So it's like not too many questions. It's like, oh, that's just collective, but you're like gauging, and again trying to find someone that's on that abundance frequency. But nobody is like, nobody, when you do that, like boop, 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 it just goes out. There's no other transmissions are coming in. And so you're doing all this, and again, you're having this like glow up lifestyle. Like this is going to change your lifestyle. Nurturing yourself from within with this kind of like, it's saying like it's kind of like a knowledge. Yeah, and you're gauging everyone. You're being cautious in all your relationships as you sort of change and innovate unconventionally, like your life force or your aura or how you're seen or how you show up in the world. Like you're showing up one way, which is like showing all your better qualities. So you're shining, you're glowing, but like the more shadowy side of yourself is like where the real glow is, but you're hiding that, like, and waiting to see if anyone's worthy of even seeing it, type of thing. But a person that's worthy of seeing it has to have their own shadowy thing, their own glow in the shadows. Because it's not like showing you my thing and then you need to be a part of that. It's like, oh, you got that, check this out, I've got this, and then that's where we bond, because there's no like envy or jealousy. We both have a special thing, and look, we're both concealing it in the same way. Like you're looking for someone who like another fox almost, but they have to also have this sovereign orb. They also have to have dominion over their, or again, you're looking, yeah, you're looking for like a kindred or a companion, or you speak this language of abundance. This is not love, though. This is like someone on a similar frequency. Like, business partner? Or or this could be what you're attracting. It's people that are like you. You're putting out that frequency of abundance. You could get a hit back somewhere out of nowhere, maybe. It's not saying if the frequency comes back, but I mean, I don't see why not, right? Because that is essentially you're putting out to the universe like you want to meet someone like you. We'll see. Let's go third tier. Definitely wearing a mask around your second house. So definitely on your own behalf, spreading falsehoods and misinformation, and being generally duplicitous. Because again, you're being cautious in your relationships because you feel are jealous. There could be potentially jealous people or envious people even around you. Or again, none of these people speak the language of abundance, so they're sus anyway, right? You don't trust it. Yeah, so you're getting ready to change these circumstances. No, definitely alchemical wheel turning. It could change, travel on the horizon, alchemy, timing, transmutation, manifestation, travel, adventure, speculation. Some risk involved. But again, you have the sun coming out underneath the sun. If you can stomach the risk, it could lead to luck, development, growth, and success in a new area. As like I was saying previously, there's something that you already kind of put together. That thing is gonna work. It's already stuck in your energy. This could be where you move to something else, like a new place, and do something new, but in time, not right away, with a lot of like work, with a lot of alchemy and forward movement in a situation, it could grow into something brand new that's much like the thing you have now. And again, time elapse period. Let's say in another year or two, now you have two things. And like one thing you've been doing for like, let's say 4 or 5 years. So it's pretty strong. Another thing you've been doing for 1 or 2 years. So it's getting stronger. You see what I'm saying? And then you eventually rinse and repeat this process in your life maybe one more time to where I'm saying um, $47 million. You might have to take a lot of shit for 2 years, but you'd be right. You'd be right. And you'd get and again, and that check, I'm like, well, again, for just, I know. And people are like, and it's a lot. Yeah, it is. But you were right. You earned it. It could be not right now, right? There could be a journey behind the veil, a journey through the fifth dimension that could take again now on your three dimensional. I always tell you, three-dimensional circumstances could start to look like whatever as you perform alchemy on your situation to transform yet again something else. But this time it would be. It seems like it'll be free of all those karmic people you had to fight off. So in this, it's like there's risk, but it's more like the business or whatever this is. You seem to just have to do that. You're not like in warrior mode. The most you have to do is sort of keep this away from people you know who don't qualify to hear about it. That's it. You don't have to like you're not fighting yourself out. Like your ex is not stabbing you in the back with some psycho that's trying to also take you down. And you're surrounded by these fucking goblins and demons and you don't know what's gonna happen and you just lost. You're past all that part. Now you're in a good position and you have the opportunity to do a thing. So that's what I'm saying. You're not gonna have to fight anyone. This is gonna be like more clear sailing, but it's the actual thing you're doing where it's going to require like whatever like hands-on work research. You're going to have to again turn this alchemical wheel. You're going to have to transform this lead, or again coming into a situation at step one, this is the lead into eventual gold or whatever that is. And you had sun. It's going to be something about like you, or you're important to this situation, or you got to be at the center of all of this. With your ego, your life force, again, you being the one to bring the change and the innovation, have all the ideas, or again, if an idea gets stuck, to think it out of the box or whatever that looks like. Again, it's something about you being there and bringing this aura, this new ultramagnetic aura that you have to the situation to like make things happen. And if you can stomach the journey or whatever it's going to take, the research, the highs, the lows, or whatever, for whatever time elapsed period, and I'm going to say 2 years because just off basic economics, and maybe that's changed over the years. That's like when I was learning it way back and when I was in school. But they taught us that very easily, that a lot of things fail because people just give up within before the first 2 years, and it usually like you won't have enough data to know if a thing you're doing, like sometimes you know, like if it's crashing and burning, like you may have to get out. But sometimes, like if you're really trying to build something within the first 2 years, you don't have enough data to know if it's even working or not. So you got to like at least take it to that point. So let's say a 2 year time elapse period based off that metric, right? It could be different for everybody else, right? Put the energy where it fits, and definitely take it back to your spirit team first of all. Just don't make any moves, just like that. But yeah, I think if you can stomach the risk, I see you being able to add something to your life here. Again, gift appreciation bonus in the future beyond like what I just said. And it's going to take all your wit, intellectual capability, curiosity, your ability to be adaptable and communicate. Like, this is like intaking and assimilating information and also being able to communicate, not necessarily information assimilated, but just in like a very clear way. But you may find yourself taking on a lot of information and having to maybe even learn something new, falling in love with something new. We've got Lover's Magician, Knight of Swords, maybe a new manifestation here where, again, there's a lot of learning, planning, being sure of the plan, taking action, secret passion on whatever, again, everything that we're learning, we're doing. Like I said, this is like there's something opening up for you right here. This whole bottom row here, after you put this mask on to conceal what you've already done, what you've already accumulated, you're hiding that because no one's speaking the language of abundance. So whatever you're already doing, you're gonna continue to do that and keep that close to the chest. And you're not showing anyone the books on that because you feel like there's jealous people, or again, just people who are unworthy. Again, they're not. No one's speaking the language of abundance here. They're just speaking plain old regular earthbound scroll language, and it's not doing anything for you. It's not, your antenna's not like like, it's not setting off any alarm bells for you. Again, it seems like you're going to travel or move into this new energy. Change or travel is on the horizon. There's alchemy involved, and then again, a journey. It seems like you travel and you decide to do this thing, you start doing it, and then this is where the journey starts. And there's a lot of growth, a lot of future growth and development if you can stomach a journey. Speculative could come with, again, challenges, but rewards to a process at the end. All right, let's open this up. Or do we even have to? I'm afraid of you, Codex. I'll give you guys some random probabilities, and then hey, I won't keep you here too long. Let's see what comes out. If we start hearing about people screaming from the solitary confinement, I may let you go early. um, okay. Then we're gonna need a tarot deck. Oh, okay, then we can do that. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Let me get this Pope right here. Okay, so first thing first is, ooh, see, now, I like that. Seduction. Now let's hope it's seducing in the way that we like. Okay, lots of hard work, planning, focusing. And someone's trying to travel towards you. Gee, someone wants to come and get you. Someone. Okay, so there's people who feel they can't have you after this glow up or level up. There's something like major about you now, or but you're too protected, or they know they don't stand a chance. Someone in particular definitely wants to make themselves known to you, but I'm seeing more than one person. Some people here like hooked on you, but it has everything to do with like a change or a transformation that you went through. These are people who could have like not been paying attention to you in the slightest before, but it's like now you're hot. But back then they didn't want you. Now you're hot. They all on you. Like, yeah, people who were like have to do a double take or take a second look. It's like, or how can I say, like someone to throw something away, and then they see on Antique Roadshow someone is selling that same thing for like $250,000, and they go in the trash and they realize, oh, like the thing they threw away is not there, and they're like, is that my? It's like, yeah, someone took it out your trash, recognized its value, and sold it. and they're on the TV telling some story about where they got it from, and you're like, that's a fucking lie. But there's nothing you could do, and you can't even prove it because it was like literal trash to you. You didn't have any receipts or anything. You like literally dug something out the basement, threw it away, but no, it was valuable. Like that's how someone's feeling about you. Like there's a level up or a recognition of your value now that's like it's more than one person. I'm seeing like maybe just three in this scenario. I'm sure there could be more. But something like that, like someone realizing, like seeing a thing now and being like, "Wait, that was mine," or like, "Or I just had that, or I was just with that," and it's like, yeah, and now someone's cashing in on it big time. Or and it doesn't have to be like, but again, they're like seeing you and knowing that other people know your value, and it's like big value, and it's like they feel stupid. They don't have this thing anymore. They don't have access to you, and this could just be you cashing in on yourself, but like I said, from their perspective, it's like a big loss or like I screwed up big time. I definitely fumbled the ball on that. And they know that it's the thing that they threw away. That's like specific. With that emperor, that was specific. It's like, it's identical. That's why I was saying they go outside and check in the trash and they notice that the thing they threw away is gone specifically. And it's like, it can't be. And it's like, no, you know in your heart of hearts it is. That's the valuable thing. You were right there. And yeah, you let it slip right between your fingers. Just at least three people, but I'm sure it's indicative of more. Like let's say 3 to the power of 3. It could be like 9. um, Anywhere from 3 to 9. Oh boy, what picture are you painting us now? Yeah, I feel like it's okay. Like the codex is taking us somewhere else. Now it's like, yeah, these are like the obsessed. I think we're going into the deep. These are the obsessed people. Yeah, look at that. 8 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Pentacles. Like there you go. Like somebody, yeah, King of Pentacles. Like that's what it, this is. Empress. Listen. Um. Oh, you see? Jeez Louise. Yeah. So like I said, specific things are gonna happen. What just the archer again? Two of oh no, one of two things was gonna happen when you were in the last cycle. Now that we're in this new cycle, one things is going to happen. And remember, you're going to experience some type of acceleration because at some point you asked the Most High to, and that's another reason why focus on yourself because again, you already made a big deal about getting what you want. And the Most High did tweak it so that it would come to you faster. If a person was supposed to come towards you next March, they'll be there in December. If a person was supposed to be there in December, they may arrive in October. If October, you see what I'm saying. So, but I was saying because of that process, what you overlooked was that not only are you going to get the good things, but all the tests and lessons and things that you also have to go through to get through the cycle for the things that you must learn will also be, again, cumulative and in a compressed state. So challenges lasting for a shorter amount of time, but being more intense or harder to deal with, right? Or seeming like all at once. Again, not anything you can't handle, but expect that. Whereas a process was laid out for you, let's say over another 6 months, and you were going to get to do this, that, and have a moment here. That's not going to happen like that now. Now you got to get all that in like a month or 2 months, 3 months, whatever, right? So this is all tying into that with, again, being overlooked. 8 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, right? Now, take another look at that thing. No, I threw it away. 7 of Pentacles. It was worthless, right? No, it was the damn King of Pentacles. There was that one thing, right? Everything else here was garbage that you threw. That one thing that you saw in the Antique Roadshow or whatever is very important. Or King of Pentacles knows they make, and that seems because we got that before. Maybe someone threw an Empress away. Maybe somebody, what they didn't see was this. They thought it was 7 of Pentacles again, where like I have everything I know. All the rest of this is trash. I already have all the valuable things, and it's like nope. Take another look. 8 of Cups in reverse. Maybe now they can't get away from that 7 of Pentacles, right? They can't walk away from that. Now they're stuck on that. There's complicated emotional storm happening on the inside because no, that something there was not trash. It was not a loss. The 7 of Pentacles is a card of loss. It wasn't that. It was either the King of Pentacles you threw away or the Empress. Bad to worse. Either way, you made a bad decision here. Somebody is, yeah, their suspicions are being confirmed. Like I said, they're turning on Antique Roadshow and there's some other person there like selling the thing. And this could be indicative again of you like recognizing your own value and now cashing in on that. Or again, there's that transformation, that Emperor, Empress, where you've changed, you're something different. And it's like, oh no. Oh no. Like it's too late to say sorry. It's too late now to say sorry or to come back. That's how someone's feeling. And out of all the other things we got, again, now we're like I said, this just wants to tell us. They're just telling us now about the people who didn't come in earlier and be all sad and broken in the reading. We seem to get some more serious themes, and now we're getting the people way, way, way in the background on the fringes that are like, I let go of you, I'm sorry, or yeah, they made some bad decisions. These some people looking for, ooh, okay, all right. Hmm. Someone coming towards you. Um, they're moving fast, and I don't think you're gonna really like this. This person is the Six of Wands in the reverse, but they're coming in as the Knight of Wands. They're racing towards you. They're they're all hyped up on their own plan or whatever. But this is a person, excuse me, who like trumped up a plan very quick, or they will when they come towards you. Very instinctively, but there's gonna be something where they need to see you first to assess like the situation to know like what action they should take so that they can produce the tangible results in a situation. They're leaving someone else behind. Again, that's just doesn't serve. But this person, I don't know. 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 It's saying that you either hold this person in low regard or you should, regardless of how they appear. And they're moving pretty fast, talking fast, or trying to. This seems very seductive, but it may not work because someone's obviously being seductive. They're being like horny, not even seductive. They're like, but they're smart. They're smart. This person could score. But there's that little bit of no, see, Six of Wands reverse high priestess. Like I don't know. There's like you. There's something about it that you can't unsee. Right, your intuition is telling you, like you see through this person. They are the Six of Wands reverse. You don't have this person in a very high regard. They're not a winner. They're not victorious. This is not a person you bring home to mom or post pictures with online. This is like maybe someone in his community, even because Knight of Wands. Now this could be someone who like has sort of in their what they would call abstaining. Maybe they haven't slept with anyone in a month or in a week, right? But I doubt it's been all year. Or you see what I'm saying? So there's someone who maybe like held back for a bit because they want like I need to be pure if I'm gonna come towards this person, but not very 100%. And because of this holding back, like I said, someone's obviously very horny. Um, yeah, holding back because it's just a mirrored energy because they left somebody behind that was like treating them badly, and that I don't like. Just regardless of who this person is, again, they don't deserve that. But that person who did that, yeah, they're getting what they deserve, and they're having to watch this person speed off, potentially knowing that they're coming towards you or whatever. They know this person is lost into the night. There's nothing they can do about it. So they're all in their feeling. Everything that they wanted this person to feel, they now feel. They feel terrible because again, King Cups in the reverse, they can't stomach it. They can dish it out, but King Cups in the reverse, they could dish it out, but they can't stomach it. This is a person again. They're like a water balloon. You poke them once, poof, all that coming out. Like they feeling it. They're feeling the flames, and they're the king of water. Um, or again, they're drowning in emotions, and they're the king. They should have more self control. But again, someone's going down here emotionally and someone's taking off, but you don't really trust this person. And again, they need to produce tangible results by like seeing you, having a conversation where it's like depending on what you say, then I say, what you say, then I say. And in that fashion, they do have the power to seduce you. The only problem is regardless of how good they're talking, how good they look, and this whole situation, it could be like a spectacle that's just like sweeping you off your feet. You just can't get past. You're like, yeah, but it's you though. There's something like that where you're like, yeah, but it's you though. Like I can't just because it's you. Or I'm not saying you can't free will and discernment, but it's saying like from there you make a decision. I didn't look beyond the high priestess. And again, I'm not telling you what to do, but being in this situation, your attitude is like I don't know. Again, you're gonna free will. You can do what you want because this person is turning you on, but you're like, again, I wouldn't. You don't want to be seen with this person. or you know it'll be like weird. The comment section would be weird. Or you might have to mute the comments. See, something like that. It's something like that. You could post a picture with them, but you might have to mute all the comments. So it's not normal. It wouldn't be normal, right? It wouldn't be normal, or wouldn't feel normal. Or if you like someone, you could just post with them, those two closed faces in the screen smiling. It's like winter time. You can always see a little bit of the wind, kind of. They got the scarves. You know those cutesy couple pictures? Yeah, why wouldn't you want to do that? Why you want to turn the comment section off on something like that? Because you know. Someone is obsessed with what you're. Oh my God, they're pocket watching you so hard. Oh my gosh, these people, bro, they're like, they got like the you know the pirate telescope. They got like that, like they're trying to put it in your pocket, like for real. People from the past. Oh my gosh, and they're pissed off. Wow, what else is new? Three of Pentacles, 9. Like you're doing good. You're doing good from what they see. Again, it's just jealousy. It's just jealousy. It's just envy and not even. It's just envy. This is envy. This is wanting what you have and thinking about the back in the days and how you used to be. And I know just people used to like. It's okay. I got it. And it's like that. They want you to again doormat. They want you to be a doormat. Not even saying that you were, but it's like they want you to like pay for them, pick up the bill, or like let me come around you now that you're doing good and like see what perks I can get. And like, you remember me? We're friends. We used to do this and that and like talk about all the memories. Like you're serious and you're locked in, and these people have nothing to do. Like Three Pentacles, 9. Like you're looking at like these people have nothing to do with like what I'm doing now. Not only that, they don't even understand it. Like there's something here like where your energy said that earlier. It's like, bitch, you don't know what I do. I don't care what it looks like from the outside. Like, don't tell me you wanna like you could feed sharks at the aquarium or whatever. Like, you don't know. You don't know. I don't owe you anything. I'm not giving you anything. I'm not explaining to you anything that I do. I don't care what it looks like to you. And yes, I just got this outfit. Yes, but get off my nutsack. It's like you're just not explaining. It's like who cares how I look or what I smell like or whatever that is. Don't draw any conclusions on me, and thus then don't size up in your mind what I might be able to break you off or have extra. You don't know anything about what I'm doing. And it's not as easy as you think, despite what I might look like. Bitch, you don't know. So don't think about me like that. Pretty much is what you're saying. Is what your energy's saying. And it's sort of like, this is what they feel when they come face to face with you. In the real world, this is like kind of what your energy says. If people want to ask you, they're timid or intimidated. Because they're like trying to, no, it works like this, and they do this, and it's this, and it's this, and you're like, bitch, don't worry about me. And even if you figure it out, again, I have nothing for you. I'm not giving you. I don't care what my life looks like. I'll pull up tomorrow in a damn Benz. Again, that's my Mercedes. I have nothing for you. Don't even think like that, type shit. And then again, it's like, but remember we used to be. I remember we used to Legos make Egos. We went to Chuck E. Cheese together. And again, they're pissed off about this, whatever it is. Their plans are. They're more pissed off about their plans that they're doing not working. It's creating more obstacles or having them be defeated by the challenges. So it's just like people who start things and they can't finish them after 3 months. They want to take this down. They already invested all this money, time, energy. It's like people who can't like they can't get past that like first wall, right? As soon as there's any resistance, again, they're in this defeat. I'm pissed off. I want to smash this thing. This was stupid. They start beating themselves up. It's like this. Lose all the passion and all the inspiration. Plans go out the window. Or these are people who have plans that aren't good and they force it, move recklessly. And then when everything's being destroyed and falling apart all around them, they want to point fingers and blame everyone, but they can never see the common denominator in the situation, which is them, their disposition, their attitude, their planning, the way they communicate their plans to people, and generally try to micromanage and step out like this thing won't work unless I'm involved type of attitude. So yeah, these people, that's why I be focus on yourself, huh? That's what I'm trying to tell you. No matter what, and we've been over this three-dimensional curse of circumstances, and this pointing to how people look. Like everyone's got a perception of you, right? And I see how you are vetting and playing, and you're being very clever where you're playing that music of abundance or that language of abundance. And you know, if nobody reciprocates, then Again, they're not on a frequency. You're not even, there are no portals open towards you, right? You're waiting, like, again, much like Mowgli, you're waiting to hear that sound that you know is familiar, that maybe you never heard before, right? If anyone can, if you can catch a signal, again, it would just be, but yeah, that's why you pay attention to your three-dimensional circumstances, because these people are just lost. They don't know what from what, and they're literally trying to cling on to anything. You got your cards lined up, no pun intended, lined up the right way. Yeah, these people are, just focus on yourself, baby. You're doing good, my love. You really are. No matter what it looks like. Three-dimensional circumstances, you don't want theirs. Stay in your energy. Good things coming. And I'm telling you now, again, I want to give you the best all the time. I want to tell you, I'm just telling you now, it won't be easy. It won't be easy. It's doable because of the position you're in and who you are and like how you've worked on yourself. Like, even if it gets down to the wire, you're gonna see that you had just enough again. But what is it, by a thin thread of electric current? Tony Stark secures a victory. Something, something. Iron Man. Again, the thin thread of electric current, you'll still win. You have enough. You have what it takes. You're built for this. But again, lock in and focus on you. Don't let them distract you. I'm telling you, people are freaking lost out here. And that's what I'm saying. Three-dimensional circumstances that point to people and how they look. They have perceptions of you. You should have perceptions of these people, right? And follow your intuition, which is what they can't do. They just have perceptions of you. Follow your intuition. Again, keep speaking that, whatever you're doing to speak that language of abundance or put that frequency out, and wait for someone on the same wavelength to recognize. They'll more than likely be putting out that frequency. And again, you'll know because they'll have a special thing and you'll have a special thing. And it will be nothing the same, but you'll both, this is why you won't have to be envious or jealous of each other. It's like, I can juggle. It's like, I can ride the unicycle. You don't want to learn how to juggle. They don't want to learn how to unicycle. It's the fact that you both have a unique gift. This person juggles all day while you ride back and forth on the unicycle and you guys practice together. It's going to be that. And from there, things can develop. This is why you're doing that. If you didn't know, other divines are doing that. And again, the frequency eventually is going out into deep interstellar, interdimensional space. Eventually, you're going to get a hit. So again, focus on yourself and not these other people who are lost in the sauce right now. Oh, shoot, I didn't even see that. As I'm telling you this, you got joining forces. 81. Let's go. Let's go. Four of Wands in reverse. Like I said, on the horizon. Is that an oasis? Did I get a signal? Or is that an oasis? Or is it, again, keep shooting. Like I said, it's coming towards you. Whether you, what's the last one I said? Ready or not, here it comes, right? There's nothing you can do about this. You know what? There's someone from your past that actually qualifies as doing the same thing. Now, this is not one of those weirdo people. This is someone else who's doing the same thing. I think maybe your signal already hit this person. Ooh, are we on, like, I don't want to do, this is not domino, but this is like key, motherfucker. Like, you just want two. Again, you had all, because in key and dominoes, when you have the last card, you have both numbers, right? So you have the last five and the last two. There's nothing. If you play your card, the whole game is over. It's locked. Whatever everyone's holding, they lose. And it's called the key. It's 2 points because you hit them 2 times. This is what that is. This is key. This is not domino, which is still, when you have the key, you can still be like, domino, motherfucker, it's still domino. But this is like key domino right here. Or for, again, my Haitians, deux cabes. They have a similar fashion where you could still have the number, but if the person plays the card and it closes the game, it doesn't matter. If you had a play that could have came out, it's over. You still lose. So having both ends. And ending the game. But this is that Four of Wands. Somebody sees you too and thinks the same thing, or sending out the same signal, waiting for it to hit them back. Someone from your past, someone that you and them, you always had, especially with this, you guys were, definitely you were Four of Wands in the upright at one point, but maybe they're not expecting that it's going to be you and them, right? Or that the signal that comes back is going to be you. Maybe they're waiting for someone new. They're thinking, yeah, the universe is going to send me someone new that's on my frequency. And they're like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. But you guys need to join forces here. Four of Wands in the reverse, Six of Cups, the Lovers. Yeah, this is good. This is very good. This is very good. Nine of, like, you're back. You're back. Yeah, this is you and a person. Ooh, or this is them. You're about to meet this person. Hold on. And whatever business idea this is going to be good. It's going to start. This is like a lot of independent people who have enough. Again, you guys have enough to put towards something else. Or like I said, the thing you've been doing for a while, it's there. It's already stuck in your life. That's the Six Pentacles. This new thing would be it's not in the original Rider Waite, you would see it. the three that you're about to work with, and this person's bringing like a four. Again, everyone's bringing a little bit of resources. We're all holding on to the same idea here, or again, we're going to put this together, these ideas or whatever. This is going to be a very profitable situation. And again, in this cycle, right? We want to steer. Oh, this is a mini cycle within a cycle. So meeting this person or these people or this, again, it seems like, well, four of wands, I don't know, it could be more than one person. But meeting a person, definitely specifically, one person from your past, who you guys are sharing the same this frequency of abundance. Yeah. And it's like a, okay, meeting them and getting on this same page energy, right? Let's say whatever you guys want to do. And this looks like, I don't know, business or something. There's money, health, or I don't know if you guys want to gym together, whatever that looks like, material resources. Shit's about to pop off in the real time. And you're going to see this person face to face in real time. And this is like a real time interaction. And then at the end of this, you close the cycle. Like this is like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We drop the papers, everyone signs on the dot, cycle closed. Now this new cycle, we do the thing. This is like the meeting that you have with someone to establish that something is gonna happen and it's going to work like this. And if we all play our part and we're all serious about this, we stand on the business, keep the mind on the money, money on the mind, and hold closely to whatever we're putting into this and monitor it, it will produce another Nine of Pentacles for us all individual. We will all individually experience the Nine of Pentacles, even though this is a group effort that we're coming together, putting this together, and we're all holding on to the same dream ideal in the material. And when that cycle closes, we could all be holding something individually, maybe not super big, but it's like let's say we all put in 10. Then at the end, we're all holding an individual, like we're all, let's say it grows exponentially. Now we all individually have 100, right? We start with something small, we put in and we like invest in the same thing and we hold on to this. But when it comes back to us, when this cycle of that closes, maybe it's not like 1,000,000, but it's like, let's say it's grown exponentially. This thing is good. It turns us all, it makes this thing stick in all our lives now that we've teamed up together. Again, joining forces is like the best thing we could do right now, because in the future, whatever we build, it's much like the thing we have now. This is how, like I said, where you have one thing that's 5 years old and one thing that's 2 years old. All of you guys have a 2-year-old thing that's strong and stuck in your lives, and it's based off, it's turning you into a Nine of Pentacles, and it's like something real. Again, mind on the money, money on the mind. Slow money, but for show money. This is like, let's say, an extra $10,000 a year or $15,000 a year or whatever. Could be an extra $2,000 or $3,000 a year. Again, who doesn't like extra money or whatever that looks like? But it's going to put you in a position to, and again, then you can take whatever you've done here, rinse and repeat. Then you're going to have a 7-year-old thing, a 4-year-old thing, and then like another 2-year-old thing, and then rinse and repeat. And then this is how, when I was saying, some of you could live long enough to become actual millionaires here with this process and a person meeting the right people here. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And this seems outside of some type of other relationship that you may have. Now we're cooking. But yeah, a person from the past. And an event. First, to establish a criteria where we're all standing on a common ground and understand the thing and how it's going to work and what we all want out of it and what we need to do. Cycle closed. Then we start new cycle of doing that thing. And this is all with, again, this is a I'd say a medium gear you're turning, because you're in the larger cycle of everyone being thrust by the divine through this new doorway. That's the larger cycle that we're all trying to close. And there's mad shit in there, and you've asked for the compressed version of that. So again, a lot is going to be happening for you. But this is a cycle within that cycle. Again, remember we talked about getting all the smaller cups or the medium-sized cups, as well as the big one and the smaller wands and swords or whatever. This is either a smaller sword or a smaller wand or whatever that is. Whatever it is you're doing, this is a smaller gear you turn to turn the larger gear. Like something that's very important or like destined or like written that you like. Again, once this portal opens, like you should do this. Like, yeah, I can't tell you what to do, free will of discernment, but you should do this. Is Spirit saying again? This is kind of like this kind of like you worked to get right here. It's like are you not going to step beyond the doors open and it's summertime, school is out? Aren't you going to go play outside with your friends? That's what you got good grades for. I'm not trying to hinder you for the summer. You did well. Go play with your friends. You're like standing at the doorway type of energy, right? This is going to be good for you, right? Very good for you. All right. What's that going to be? Okay, now we just. Well, I need to know actually. Somebody is absolutely got the squirmies for you. Now, this is not your friend from the past, business partner, or whatever that seems to be coming in here. No, this is someone who stays up all night. They got the squirmies for you. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. So it was loves everything about you. Someone's like they can't control whatever this is. Jeez Louise. So again, even though we got the lovers again, it's not the same person because whatever's going on in this person's mind is not that other person is in the nine of pentacles. This person's in the nine of swords. Definitely not the same person. But you're in the nine of swords because, like I said, this could be that splash of the face because someone's realizing again they've had that realization they love everything about you and maybe like I said maybe someone threw something out. Look at that, like they're crying. Maybe someone threw something out that was extremely valuable. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, maybe you're facing judgment, bitch. I'm sorry. It's just because I know that it's not like gonna be that bad for a person. Again, they should just call you or whatever, or reach out, really. And it seems like again, that's what this whole thing is about. Them trying to, they keep building up the courage and then it collapses and building up. So it's like I feel like they should just do it. And I feel like at some point the energy gets so big that it does happen. But yeah, if this is someone strength in the reverse, nine of swords, they're at home now. And again, whatever that was they were trying to, no, they can't fight that. They know very well. What are you fighting? What is that beast inside? The lovers, judgment, what we don't see. Oh yeah. So what you're crying is because you feel like you're under judgment. Because like I said, you threw away something that could have been, someone sees now that they should have accepted that advance. Maybe the people they're meeting now or that they've met since then, again, maybe like I said, maybe it didn't all work out. You're just because remember it's like you're just like all the rest of them. So I feel very confident now when I throw your emotions back in your face that I've done the right thing. Yeah, I've done the right thing. But no, maybe now, the people they chose, like, oh, I throw the emotions in the faces of people like this because I like to entertain the people like this. Maybe the people you're entertaining like this were throwing your emotions in your face, or again, undercutting you, treating you bad, whatever, cheating on you, stabbing you in the back. It didn't seem like it worked out. If you're all alone in your bedroom now, thinking about that person that you threw away. So again, a lot's to unpack there, right? I don't want to get too deep into a person. Again, if my intuition starts going, I'll unravel them. But it seems like that was definitely part of the problem. Now you're sitting alone, so definitely the people you did choose didn't choose you, or again, that didn't work out. Time lapse period from whenever you didn't see this person at the job, and you would know more what I'm talking about. If you left the job 4 years ago, again, whatever they spent doing the last 4 years, they're very unhappy with it. So now they think about it and they're like, the really genuine person, and 4 years, broader framework, very long time. Could have been a year ago, could have been 2 years, whatever. Now they're thinking about, that out of all the people that I spoke to, that was the most genuine person. That was the most valuable person. I can see that clearly now. Bang, hitting them like a ton of bricks. Yep. What do we learn here? Again, just treat everyone nicely because you never know. You never know. We're getting a lot of six sides today. Maybe someone's from Toronto. Six. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so we're stuck with this person right now. Messenger approaches, right? So they like everything about you. A messenger approaches. Again, time elapse period. Remember, focus on yourself. It's not about this person coming in or when it will happen or whatever. And this is just seems like, oh no, well, we don't know. You've got a lot of things and people coming towards you. But again, the most important thing is focus on you, not any of that. Even, well, this past friend, I don't know how the correspondence is going to work. Again, if you're guided to reach out to someone, maybe you do that. I don't know. But like just make sure you're focusing on you. Even this friend situation, they may come towards you. Again, don't make it a priority, right? It's all going to happen anyway, no matter what you do, right? It's all going to unfold that way anyway. So in the interim, what I'm saying is like don't try to change any outcomes, force anything. Even if you're again you're listening to this reading, it's like again just go have a snack later, get some rest, whatever, wake up tomorrow, do your day. Again, just wait for it to render into your reality, to materialize. Don't control any of the outcomes. You don't need to. Can't stress that enough. Okay, a messenger approaches. Jeez Louise, like someone's gonna take you on a date, bring a gift too. We had that also come out today. um, And this person would come with a plan. They know exactly what they're doing and they want something to go long term. They told, it was like the family or the friend group or the people, right? They told the community that they want to come towards you, and it was it was met with adverse reactions. They did not like this. They were like, "What?" And like, "Yep, I like the collective now." And something about, excuse me, you've been holding on to them all this time. It's sort of like a fight or argument there, which you don't see. Like, don't go like in the present moment or moving forward into the future, it's like difficult for this person unless they go back to the past and get this reconciliation popping with you, right? You got to at least have this conversation about what happened or whatever. There's this defeat energy that needs to be discussed. The people or the family, they're very like again spiritual conviction. They were really like trying to go against it. And this person's like they don't care. They're just like, I got my new suit, my invitation to the party. I'm going to get pick up collective. Like they can't hear anything these people are ranting and raving about, but they're like in the present moment, like saying anything to make this more difficult. But all it's really going to do is serves to push this person to want to reconcile with you more, to escape from again this third party. Again, look at that page of Pentacles, page of Wands. Someone like it's whereas here they want to bring a gift and be like they want to bring a gift and like after we have this discussion about the defeat, let's like talk about how we can move a thing forward between me and you in the real world. If there are problems, we can formulate solutions as we go, or how, or some solutions now and then as we go, whatever. Right? Someone has a whole plan. Again, planting a seed with you and starting something new, and it could come with again a date or some type of financial. If this is a gift and they're not actually giving you a gift, they're like again they take you out for a drink or something to eat and they pay. Right? It's like a gesture towards you. But after all the talking and everyone saying blah, 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 and again, we're going to speak like adults, this is them wanting to later on. They're like, oh, yeah? Oh, don't go see collect. Oh, you want to make it this difficult? I'm going to give them some of the good stuff too. I'm going to give them some of the goods just to piss you off. I'm going to come in tomorrow dancing my ballerina dance and whistling and like, what's got you so happy? You know what's got me so happy? He tried to get me down. So I gave collective some of the good stuff just so I'd feel good. It's like something like that. So it was like, not only is it going to be a gift, now I'm going to turn it into a passionate exchange. Like I'm going to make it overt to collective that again, we could be whatever you want to be. And they feel like with the plans they have, and then if that's the icing on the cake, that again, boom, this thing takes off like a fucking rocket. So yeah, and they're like, okay, you third party bastards. And they're like, okay, it also because they're like, you're the third party. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna go reconcile, celebrate, get wasted with my third party, make this offer, have such a good time, and then potentially give them some of the good stuff. It's like that's what you get for trying to again make my journey towards this difficult. You're yelling at me so much, you're actually turning me towards that person. But I didn't like all the yelling, so this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna see me in a very happy state. And I'm not saying that this happens, but this is what is in someone's mind because people are trying to hold them back. They're like, and not only am I gonna like do this and like wow collective with this gift or this opportunity or again this date where I take them, I'll pay whatever that is. Like I'm gonna make it clear to them that again, if you're with everything, like trust me, I'm on your side, and I want to take you somewhere where I can show you. And it's like something like that, just not just to piss these people off because it's what they want, but it's like yeah, they kind of want to like it's sort of like letting the group know that you can't control me or yeah, pretty much. Like you can't just tell me what to do and like yeah, you can't like yell at me or like try to say things nasty, underhanded things to try to change my mind. Think I'm gonna walk away and be plagued by again. This is like spell work. Like I'm not taking any of what you say. You're putting these projections on me and hoping there's going to be like ghosts that I walk around with things to contemplate. Oh, but what if they're right about that? Like, no, someone's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show collective my private parts. Then we'll see who's right. So again, someone coming in, very excited. They weren't at first, but all the no, they're like, okay, now I'm excited. So someone coming in and again want to do nice things first. They don't just want to show it to you. They want to do a bunch of nice things first, and then let you know, this cake could end with icing on the top. Jeez Louise, now we're just going down this person's rabbit hole. Okay, so I think I'm gonna let you guys go very shortly after this because now it's like this person is like, now that they got our attention, they're not. I feel like they're about to tell us. It's like expectations. It's like, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. This person's not as maybe. Hmm. I need one more because maybe should we have two people chasing you down? I don't think so. Hold on. Oh, that didn't even feel right. Where is it? No, that's not it either. Hold on. Ah, there you are. Uh-huh. Okay. So whoever that Knight of Wands, I think you have two people coming towards you. One, again, that Knight of Wands that you don't hold in a high regard. Then you have that person we just talked about. They seem pretty okay. They, except for the fact that again they're kind of weird. Where no, that was two different people. Okay, yeah. You had that Knight of Wands. You had that other person who again are telling some group like that's someone totally different. That's actual decent person. They're they're not promiscuous or anything like that. They're not like overly selling it or giving it out. This person could have did a lot of that. They're very nervous about that and potentially, like I said, they could have been holding back for a little while and they could feel like this maybe you know something about this checkered past of theirs and it's like potentially what could, like I said, you can't unsee this is that the Six of Wands in reverse. This is almost the same thing. It's like for whatever reason you're not letting this person put the wands on you, like it just won't. Everything else is like whatever, and even still you're like this person, let's say, like why are you nervous about your past? Like you don't care, you might know things about a person, like they're nervous about it, right? The way they're seen, but still it's like I'm not judging you for that, but again I'm not leaving the party with you type of energy. Cycle closed. This person's wondering if again here they are getting 9 of Swords. It's like, will you judge me? Like someone feels like they put all that behind them, right? And they know you have every reason in the world to not leave the party with them, but they're wondering like if you will. The world and 9 of Swords are very like concerned about if you would reconsider or consider them again. They have these expectations, right? They're gonna be totally honest with you, it looks like, or they want to bring some type of clarity to the situation. And even though this seems like a good thing, again, you don't like this, so I don't know how much of like, okay, the truth is, yeah, what do you want to hear? I used to sleep around a lot. I was easy. Is that what you want to hear? Like, no, I don't. No, that'll make me feel better. So, yeah. And again, remember, we're still going to do everything we do, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. We still are. But no matter what we say over this next little while, remember, you've got to focus on you. Focus on you. You got a lot of things coming in. Like you got a potential business partner coming in back from the past. They're already looking for you. Y'all looking for each other. That's what I'm saying. Now, all these other things, they're meant to happen too, but they're not the main focus, guys. I mean, King Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's you. It's you. It's you. All this happens anyway. And that's the thing where the Most High was like, in that member's life, we saw the Most High was like, no, they're not getting it. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. It's like, yes, you don't need to stress about something, even though, okay, because you can't see it. You don't need to stress about something that's in your future. Okay, that like heaven knows that they're doing symbolically. They're trying to send you every clue and notification that's it's in the stop worrying. It's in the future. It's in the future. But it's like again, you're stacking up like 5 hours a week in worry for nothing. You could be doing things, and that's what I mean. Focus on you. There's no sense in worrying about something that I'm again. It's in your future. Like this is the like. Don't get me wrong. Co-creation, everything is fine, but The Most High is like, if you get on that level of focus with me right now, what's the your burdens I will bear. But first, take my hand and forever can begin. It's You Are Not Alone, Michael Jackson. It's like, yeah, but then I think he took that from I can't remember which exact verse he was quoting. But yeah, it's something like that, where the Most High is like, no, 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 like if you take my hand on this, like now the journey can really begin. But you gotta focus, baby. It's not gonna be like the last time. It's gonna be different. So, all right. Okay, I gave you expectations. Okay, just one or two more, and we'll something whispers in my ear and says, "You and I." Don't Okay, I think this is the last one. Yeah, I think this is it. Because we went back right back to the Most High, focus on yourself, and then it was like applied intelligence, and there's more of that again, that cunning fox energy. Be Okay, first of all, no, yeah, right. Don't worry about the partnerships or the deep relationships, or if, again, if a person can feel your frequency from across all space time, yes, they can. Even if, again, and this says that they can, but I'm telling you, again, Wheel of Fortune was before that. They can. It's just imperative now that, again, play it like that. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Don't transmit any frequencies in that direction. You don't need to. You don't need to. You don't have to worry about if you and a person are linked, you're linked, right? Cut that off for now. um it's saying be, and with that fox energy, because this is you, like I said, you're putting out that frequency, and if no one speaks that language, you're playing your cards close to the chest around all those people. You need someone to speak that frequency of abundance to you so that you can open up to them, or it's just going to be like base level version you, right? And it's saying to be uncontrollably sneaky, like let like this I don't want to say evil. I don't want to say evil because this is all to better your situation. Like it's saying this is like okay. Now, thank you, Divine. Actually, because like usually a person is deceptive because they're evil, right? Or they'll use that power for that, right? And this is like we did that live where I showed you again, if you use the power you have now, if you use it for evil, you could. And I know you're like, me, little me, yes, you. And even if it's just the empire, the environment you're in, you become one of the most diabolical, like super villainy figures ever. People will be like, that person's absolutely ruthless, or like you would be, and it wouldn't be fair because you have knowledge of like now you can see your cosmic scroll, you have knowledge of the bigger picture, so it wouldn't be fair for you to do that. Here it's saying, because you're protecting yourself, you're not doing it to deceive anyone. You just don't want anyone knowing about the inner things going on with you. You don't want anyone seeing your books or what opportunities you have. Again, to you it's just jealous, envious wolves around you, and you're transmitting this frequency, and when someone can transmit it back to you, you'll know they're not a jealous, envious wolf, and then that'll be like, okay, one friend that I have. You're saying in this case you can be divinely deceptive, or as deceptive as you want. So like all those feelings of like, if you were ever wondering what it would be like to be ultimate evil, here's your chance to find out, because you're not doing anything evil. You need to be as professionally sneaky and snake like around this Wheel of Fortune that you have going on. You damn near need to lie, cheat, and steal, or not steal, and maybe not cheat. Maybe in some cases, right? Because you might have to seriously misdirect. You will be the one to put this mask on. This is not someone wearing a mask around you. You're wearing this mask in the Seven of Swords. And that, like, I wonder what it would be like if I was the sneakiest I could be. With that cosmic brain of mine, do it to protect yourself, to protect your Wheel of Fortune, and good things are going to come. And like I said, focus on yourself. This may not be a two of swords in the reverse, but act like it is. Act like, again, nobody, you're putting out that love frequency and nobody is hearing you. All right, good then. Fuck it. Put the mask on and protect this, right? Transmit that frequency of abundance and see who answers, see what frequencies come back in that energy. So again, not being evil and not like deceiving people so they can be hurt, or we can see their books or take advantage of them in any way or do some weird ass shit like that, because again, it won't be fair. And no one will come to stop you. With what you know now, divine creation being favorite player in the game simultaneously of the divine, if you do that, they're going to send, again, unseen forces, which you know are real, right? They're going to send the angels, and the way you saw the karmics get fucked up for what they tried to do to you, you will be the one getting fucked up for trying to do this to other people, whether they're divine beings or not. They could still be asleep. Again, they don't deserve a person who has knowledge of the cosmos to attack them with that knowledge, right? So, no, 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 no. But if you want to lie and be deceptive around things that you feel people shouldn't know about you, because again, they're going to try to use it against you, steal it, destroy it, whatever, put that mask on, and that's what you're meant to do to protect your wheel of fortune. So get your deception on. Don't hurt anyone. But when they're asking you about your thing, misguide them and misdirect them in whatever way you can see fit. This judgment is completely at your discretion. This is more of that the divine saying, well, all that fourth dimensional mumbo jumbo I left to the collective. So if they decided that, again, they're not hurting anyone, but you want to know something too personal, and again they want to turn you around in the wrong direction, hey, you shouldn't be asking personal questions. I'll be on my beach day where there's no bad karma or judgment or anything that you're incurring from doing this. Your spirit team is watching you and saying, hey, look, they got to the part of the story where, hey, it's like they know what to do. It's like that. You have to be deceptive, and it's like uncontrollably deceptive. You lost control of how much you're misguiding and misdirecting these people around the things they want to know about what's going on with you personally, secretly. Again, that glow you have in the shadows that everyone's like, what is that? What did they? Yeah, that, again, mess their minds up. Brain cemented up in the blender. Because again, plain and simple, they're not supposed to be trying to probe access to that. They're supposed to be, like I'm telling you, focus on themselves. They're not supposed to be focusing on anything you're doing. So right there, based off the rules of divine protection, you can protect yourself in any way, shape, form, especially if these are people who wear masks. Again, mirroring them is not. I'm not creating this. You're projecting this energy onto me, and I'm using it back. You're not going. That's what I'm saying. You're not like you see something someone wants, and you're lying, cheating, stealing to get it, and you're using your cosmic brain on them. No, no, no. These are people who want to get into what you're doing. You're using your cosmic brain to defend yourself. So put that mask on. I know that was a little bit long-winded, but because it's very important. Again, focus on yourself. It's like the theme of all themes right now. And I'm not saying it's always going to be like this, but they're saying for this next, entering this new cycle and for what comes next, again, stay in flow. If something seems difficult, flow with the difficulty. If something's easy, flow with it being easy. Again, let the universe handle that. Don't try to force that. This is too hard. I wish it was. No, no, no. Just do it. And if people are going to complain, go up in the inner sanctum of that chamber. Don't say anything. Just focus on the work. Again, there's only 24 hours in a day. This too shall pass. This is not going to last forever. And once you've gotten that out the way, again, move on. It won't all be challenges, but I'm just saying, no matter what you're facing, stay in flow with everything now and focus on yourself, your journey, your path, whatever it is you were manifesting or whatever you brought into fruition over the last year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever that was. That's the thing now. And it's going to give you a springboard, diving board. You're jumping off into something else that will, again, be a thing that sticks, that's much like this thing. And you will, again, rinse, repeat said process. Quantum and through quantum exponential leaping. I think I said that right. Quantum leaping, yeah, quantum exponential leaping. I believe you see what I'm saying. It's like quantum leap to the power of 2, to the power of 4, not quantum leap times 2, quantum leap times 4, quantum leap times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, like, 2 times 4, 8 times 2 times, like, again, very fast. Solving the prime qubit, the rest of the equation solves. And that is domino, motherfucker. That's what I got for you. Natty strikes again. Yeah. So again, I hope that was helpful. Whew. Yeah, I hope it was helpful, guys. Girls, ladies, gentlemen, Empress, Emperor, King, Queen, my girl, my boy. Focus on you. Can't stress it enough. Yeah, you got things coming in towards you. It would behoove you to pay attention and be ready to receive those things at the time when they come. And again, these are everything: the miracles, the blessings, the challenges which help us grow throughout the cycles, everything, right? Facing all these things are more important than a certain outcome that we feel should have happened already or whatever that feels like. Again, this is the difference between one day. Like I said, some of you could grow to be millionaires, but maybe only if you focus in this moment now. There's a difference between 100,000 in an error and a millionaire, or 10,000 in an error and 100,000 in an error, or whatever. You may miss a bracket with all that extra time you just keep allocating to whatever that is, and then you build it up and you're like, wow, I wasted 125 hours on what? Again, time elapsed period, where you could have learned a new skill or something like that, but you were waiting for a thing to come that, again, I can't stress enough, is already in your future somewhere. You're going towards it. It just may not be, again, you feel like it should have happened already, or okay, it should happen next week, or maybe in another 3 months, or don't think about it like that. All that time is meant to be spent working on you. Self-love, self-care, building up the finances, the material realm, again, taking action on the things that we know we're supposed to be, making the body more healthy, regulating the sleep schedule. Again, there's a multitude of things that you can do to get further in alignment, advance your situation. Again, just be a better you and be more locked in with your divine mission, the co-creation. Again, that's what's really important here. A person or whatever you want, it's already there. You just have to live long enough to receive it, and like not worry until you get there. Right? Focus on the things in front of you. Right? To distract you from worrying about the things that you're waiting for, whatever that looks like. And even though I'm saying all of that, you're doing still nothing. Everything we've done up until this point in the whole year and a half, 2 years, whatever that is, you're doing stellar. Everything, and it still looks like you're getting ready. Again, you're already, the energy is moving into where like you're prepared. It wants to tell you once again, like, no, you qualify to know, like, this is the challenges that you'll face. It's giving you again that preparedness again. No, lock in, baby, lock in. I like I said, with that rinse and repeat process, and let's say a 3 year cycle, a 5 year cycle, another 4 year, a 3 year, like, it's a very high probability that for some of you, again, if you're that locked in, you will become a millionaire. Again, I'll give you my word, you will become a millionaire. For some of you, you're going up in like material and like quality of life. Like, yeah, so again, if you were used to dealing with a certain, there could be another comma coming in. You could enter another bracket. But again, if you focus and notice that, again, you did it, you close the cycle and you put yourself in a good position. If you can rinse and repeat that process without having to battle all the karmics that you did, which again will accelerate your process because you'll be working and not working and fighting, and then rinse and repeat that process and like what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? It's mathematics. Right? It's universal mathematics because again, you're doing the work in between. You're doing the inner work. Like we're here, we're doing the read. We're talking about like you got this, that, yeah, you got to meditate. Make sure you're praying. Like you're doing that and adhering to a healthy earthly routine and reading your reading your destiny through the cosmos and following as closely as possible as you can with the Most High. Again, universal mathematics dictates that how many times must you rinse and repeat that process before, again, you're in the highest quality of life that you're looking for, the highest timeline, what we talk about every day, right? We are aiming to go that high. So I feel like, again, this reading, everything is in alignment with everything that we said. And I don't know about maybe not this specific moment. Maybe it's the summer that you're going to remember. Maybe it's not this specific day, but there's going to be something about remembering that you needed to lock in 2026, even at least, even if it's not the summer, knowing that you had to lock in at around 2026 and in 2030 or whatever, looking back and be like, oh no, yeah, that was right. That was the time. That was the time. I'm glad I didn't pay attention to outcomes and I locked in. Type of energy is what I'm feeling. Again, that's a huge macro thing I'm seeing. So again, lots of room for change. That tapestry is ever moving like the surface of the water. But even from here, like 86%, if you, and it only can increase to about 99 to 100. And from here, I can see 86% success rate. From even here, if you didn't know about the lessons and you took the journey from here with only the things you know now, and you super quantum jump to the end of it, still 86% chance of success, which is super fucking high, which given all the work that you need to do in this cycle that you haven't even encountered yet. So yeah, you're doing very well, very well. But just the only thing the Most High says that could bring you guys closer is to like focus on you, lock in on you, know that you're the soulmate right now. You're the twin flame. You're the one, I guess, that they were searching for, that they're in love with. It's like, don't ignore that relationship. Yeah, lock in. That's what I got for you guys again. Actually gonna go have a late supper. So it's not that I don't want to stay and hang out, guys, but I'm gonna give you guys the. There's Hansel. I see Anissa, Sunny, Cardinal Rule, TC, Rebeltronic, Cardinal, Sunny, Hansel. Okay, you guys are just going off together in this last little. Jonathan Ampers, what up? Anissa, Rebel, Royal, Hansel, TC, Rebel, TC, Sunny, Ilian. I saw you there. Yanni smiles. I see you. 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 What else is up in here? Phoenix times 2U. Oh no, it just looks like that. I am Phoenix 2U. It looks like Phoenix times 2U. I'm dyslexic though, so sometimes I see things. With words, I mean, like jumbled up. Rebel, Hansel, Sunny, Anissa. I don't know if Lala's still in here. Anaqua. Oh, I like that. Anaqua. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. We Royal. Callie, Kalira Monster. I knew you was in here. I knew I saw your name before. Hansel. All right, guys, you already know. It's just a big shout out at the end. You guys know I'd call all your names if I could see them. I love you guys. Again, go be great. Again, there's no timeline where you're alone. Again, you're in the car together, silly goose. We've already fallen in love with ourselves. That was months ago. And again, Divine is with us, clearly. And we're already on the highest timeline. Maybe you don't want to go all the way to the tippy top of the castle. Again, just let us know where your stop is. We're all in the car together. You can get off wherever, whatever suits you. Again, yeah, I love you too. Oh, SSL. I love you too. I love all you guys. Agape, yes, Sunny. Yes. Again, I love you guys. Natty had so much fun. Yeah, go be great. Get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. Again, it's going to be a long day. I mean, because the week's not over, is what I'm saying. It's like Wednesday or something. We still got Thursday, Friday. We still got stuff to do during the day. So everybody get some rest. And yeah, I'll be back on when I can. I'll see you again.